It says pages is torn out. Did we find pages to it anywhere? No. So I have to find the pages and come back? Oh yeah, wait, you're right. We did find out torn out pages. Damn it. I feel like a child. Did you search your entire room? Are you sure you looked? That does look like your book. But didn't we find some pages earlier? We did, didn't we? We should read them. I'm a smart man. I'm a smart man. RNG, please. Years later, into the mountain valley, for which many years had lain uninhabited. In fallen state, rode the prideful rider. Okay, rider is 5. He shows up 5th in the story. His steed was wild and fleet. Nothing mentioned steed. Anything say step? No, bridge. Sharply curved bow could strike from thrice times 300 paces. Dauntlessly did the rider ride into the remains of the settlement, and drawing up beside the stone pillars into which were carved the images of the ancestors, he bowed low, and he sliced open his palm, and blood, those same stones, blooded them. Then the rider unbridled his mount and sent him off, for his loyal companion would be of no use to him in the cramped caves. The rider checked his bowstring to see in the depths and set down enlarged as the caves. Soon the pack appeared. They were hungry, wasted, and as such even more vicious, for it had long been since they had eaten human flesh. The rider pulled his bowstring taut and let the arrow fly. The darkness was no obstacle as he used sound to guide his aim, until each down to the very last was struck full. Perishing, the last of the pack rangers opened its maw. The follower's voice asked, and in the follower's voice asked, okay, we already had the follower. Who are you, mighty rider, who does not fear to tread here and end my cursed and rotten life? Tell me your name, my lord, and tell me from what noble clan do you hail? The rider moved his tall helm, his gilded mask, long braids stumbled from it. It was no man, but the daughter, the whole time, who on the brink of death made her swear one final vow. It was a vow of vengeance. For years she had roamed, bearing in her heart cold malice and righteous fury for all sorcerers in her ilk. For years her arrows had cut down despicable sorcerers, while her conviction had only grown in strength and certainty. And at the last hour had come to her for her to return to avenge the clan whose name was now been condemned to obscurity. She did not answer the dying monster, for vile sorcerers are undeserving of even a word from a worthy person's lips. She burned the pack's stinking bodies, left the caves, bowed before the ancestors one last time, and departed, never again to return. So I am missing the rider, but the daughter is the rider. Cusp. We're at the end? Fuck. What if I just say daughter, rider together because they're the same person? I know there's a puzzle here. Was thrush ever mentioned? The last day of Calistral. That's when shit went wrong. The last day of Calistral. All right, what month is that? That's under newlyweds. So, newlyweds? No. Like hounds, clamor. Once the settled matters went down to look, they found was the pack. So I had follower first. Why did I have follower first? Pack was first. That changes orders. Pack is now 1. Follower is now 2. Daughter is now 3. Patriarch is now 4. Because the pack showed up way earlier than I remembered. What if newlyweds plus the other stuff? Hold on, maybe. The follower. Okay, so it did go straight from pack to follower. Follower is a despicable sorcerer, the degenerate who turned his back on his ancestors. He had loved the daughter of the wise clan of the patriarch most ardently, but his heart held no warmth for him. The follower thrown in the dark depths of the cave, seething resentment, where it is where the dread pack found him. Fallen descent to profane magic and vice, they devoured him. The pack killed the miners who descended. Then they became venturing up the surface. Each night devoured one of the villagers before dragging. And none of these are just villagers, like Mother, Stargazer, Stranger. None of them are mentioning these. Bridge, Wagon. Was Wagon ever mentioned yet so far? I understand the caves after beginning venturing to surface. The wise patriarch called the clan together one long. Notice the clan spoke. The warriors and anyone who could say their piece. The ancestors revealed the patriarch that the clan was being punished by the gods for failing to recognize the degenerate sorcerer. They left their homes, carved images in their temples, and fled. The caravan of grief does not say wagons yet. I guess when silence on the clan represented only women, children, and decrepit elders that it contained for strong men to remain behind. Many only women, children, and decrepit elders. None of them appear to be lantern bearers. No, wait, there's mothers. Does that count? Mothers for women? Many days it sat in the longhouse sharpening. Each night one of the men would go down and die. The caravan traveled day and night without rest until the steppe, and then they just basically all died. The final pages were torn out. In the final page, this game needs a control F. I mean, you're not wrong. His steed. We already have a steed. Nothing for a steed. Dauntlessly the rider riding the remains of the settlement. Soon the pack appeared. They were hungry. The rider killed them all. Tell me, rider, who are you? It was me, the daughter, the whole time. For years she had roamed. She did not answer. She burned the pack's sneaking bodies, left the cave, never. Okay, let's try it. Try it again. Can you guys go over here? Get out of that way. All right, new order. Pack. The pack. The follower. The daughter, the patriarch. The rider. Try that. Try it with possibly. What are we going to start with? Newlyweds. Newlyweds for the time. The age of the newlyweds. The follower. The pack was hungry. The pack did exist, so the follower's like, hey, you should stop this, where they ate him because he smelled like magic. So, and the follower, he really wanted that daughter of the patriarch, and then they left, and then they came back, and then it was the rider the whole time. The rider did it. No, that's not the plot. I feel super small brain right now. What, like, I don't even know, like, am I even doing the puzzle right? Is this even a puzzle? What map am I on? Pelura's Fall. Rider is before daughter. Why is rider before daughter? The rider can't be before daughter. I'll try it, but that doesn't make any sense. Rider can't be before daughter because the daughter hadn't become the rider yet. So it would be pack, follower. And you're saying not daughter, but rider. Then daughter of the patriarch. Or no, technically it would have been on the date of the newlyweds. The pack was hungry. And then the follower was like, yo, eat me. Because he wanted to realize that the rider, who was the daughter of the patriarch, really just did not like him. The writer was before revealed as daughter. Was she? No, she wasn't. This one said the writer was revealed as daughter, but the writer wasn't. She wasn't technically the writer yet, because at this point she was just the daughter. All right. Who's done this puzzle before? Someone give me some clue. Please. Have I missed a paper? Is there another something around this map that I missed that would be giving me this clue? Why is that table glowing through the wall? Who fucking knows? This table means nothing. There are 3 papers total. I think I have 3. Cosmic Caravan, the old Sarkorian book, and this. Or are you saying there's yet another torn out page that I'm missing, and this is nothing? In light of which astrologists advise against the use of models for Sun Spirit or even reverse order, as in some cases. The order holds metaphorical and deeply mystical meaning, in light of which astrologists advise against the use of the models or the signs appear out of order or even in reverse order. Dude, that was the first thing I tried was calendar order, Domine. Because here's the thing, Domine, they're in order. Like, if you look at the order that paper has, and you can confirm it as I say it, but I wrote it down. But if you look at the paper that this has it in order, it is Thrush, Lantern Bear, Newlyweds, Bridge, Daughter, Rider, Patriarch, Wagon, Pack, Mother, Stargazer, Stranger, Follower. Now, with that being the order, you may find yourself knowing that it goes Thrush, Lantern Bear, Newlyweds, Bridge, Daughter, Rider, Patriarch, Wagon, Pack, Mother, Stargazer, Stranger, Follower. And then nothing happens.
I will guide.
And like I said, I think Cuspir is just a reset. The tricky part is figuring out the first symbol. So do they all need to be depressed, or am I only depressing the right ones? Because if I go off of this one, because this is claiming that this is the first year. Getting the weary cosmic, the constellation pervades a songbird, greeting the weary character at the beginning of a new year. This is the one that technically begins the procession, which I already did that before, where it was the Lantern Bearer was the first one. And then nothing happens. So Lantern Bearer is not the right one either. If we do it from story path and just go clockwise, then the first one is Pack. Pack existed before all. Oh, the follower existed before the Pack. Oh, sorry, the Rider. Oh, not the Rider. Yeah, no, the Pack existed first. Don't click that.
Keep your calm.
Wait, am I supposed to click one of these then cusp? Hold on, Pack. Have I misunderstood the entire entry system? No, that is not an enter. That is a reset. Okay. I'm staring at these stupid stars in the middle and they're pissing me off. They've been doing any... What the hell? Calm down. Does that thing in the middle respond at all to what I'm clicking? I don't think it does. I don't think it gives a fuck what I'm clicking. Only 6 need to be pressed. So I'm missing one then, from what you're saying. Because I only have 5. Press the story ones, but in calendar order. I see what you're saying. Hold on then. I'm missing one. If there's 6. Oh, wait. The 6 would be the final button, wouldn't it? Okay. In calendar order, it would be daughter, rider, patriarch, pack follower, and then cusp. No. All right. So there's 6, supposedly. The words that I am missing are thrush, lantern bearer, newlyweds. Actually, are you saying newlyweds because of the date? You're missing one. I've got in order pack, follower, daughter, patriarch, rider. You've said rider comes before daughter, which I'll take as true, but that doesn't make any sense because it does not mention a rider. Newlyweds is first. Okay, so that part of the puzzle, I was initially right. I was thinking I was crazy on that because it doesn't mention newlyweds. It mentioned a date, and I correlated that to newlyweds. So that is part of the puzzle. That is so fucking out there. All right, if that is first one, then pack becomes 2, follower becomes 3, daughter becomes 4, possibly not, but for right now, daughter becomes 4, patriarch becomes 5, rider becomes 6. Fuck me, this is convoluted. Okay. So, no.
There are many
Yes.
roads
Newlyweds.
to success.
Pack. Follower. Daughter. Patriarch. Rider. No. All right, new idea. Newlyweds. Pack. Follower. Not daughter. Rider. Was, I swear, not mentioned. Then daughter. Then patriarch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck me. All right, let's try this again. Newlyweds I got from the date. They had everything that they loved. The last day of cholesterol. That's what I translated to newlyweds. The mountain passes are ready to shake off the winter's icy grip, like hounds waking from long sleep. Clamor and clouds of dust rose up from the caves that night. Okay, it mentions caves. Is anything mentioning caves? No. Winter's icy grip. Once the dust had settled, the miners went down to look, for they were brave people who feared neither darkness nor falling rocks. What they found was the pack. The second thing mentioned is pack. Pack 2. The follower immediately mentioned next is 3, whose true name had been forgotten, was of clan blood. The follower is a despicable sorcerer, a degenerate who turned his back on his ancestors. He loved the daughter. It has at this point not mentioned the rider. He loves the daughter of the wise clan patriarch most ardently, but her heart held no warmth. The follower had stormed into the dark depths of the cave, seething in resentment. That's where the Dread Pack found him, and they ate him. And please stop doing that. And because they ate him, they liked eating people. Then the pack killed anyone who descended in the caves, and thereafter became venturing up to the surface each trying to devour one of the villagers. Nothing mentions anything about specific villagers. before dragging the carcass back to the caves on the bones. The wise patriarch called the clan together in the longhouse and spoke. Then the elders of the clan began to speak, and the warriors, and anyone who could say their piece. The ancestors revealed to the patriarch that the clan was being punished by the gods for failing to recognize the degenerate sorcerer, and now no one's going to help. Lamenting their fate, they left their homes, carved images, and their temples to the gods, and then fled. The caravan of grief made its way in silence. Caravan, is that one? No, the whole thing is caravan. Caravan of grief made its way in silence, but not all the clan was represented. Only women, children, and decrepit elders did it contain, for the strong men remained behind to die. Many days they sat in the longhouse, sharpening their weapons and praying. Each night, one would go into the caves to satisfy his hunger with his own flesh. When all the men were gone, the pack's hunger drove it up to the surface. The caravan was gone, and a monster could not follow the trail. The caravan traveled day and night without rest until it reached a steppe, the very edge of their known world, where the peaks of their beloved mountains could no longer be seen. And there they settled, living threadbare, meager lives because they did not know how to rear animals and lived a nomadic life that required, because they had no strong warriors among them. The clan quickly dwindled, the old died, and the young found husbands and wives. It does mention wives. No, wives is not a word. Mother is a word. The old died, they found husbands and wives and other clans and left to join new households. Years later, during one of the harsh winters, the clan patriarch fell sick and died in the arms of his daughter, and no one could recall the location of that house where the clan had once resided in such freedom and dignity. Then, years later, into the mountain valley for which many years had lain uninhabited and fallen in the state of desolation, rode the prideful rider. Here comes the entrance of the rider. His steed was wild and fleet. His tall step helm shone like a gilded mask, and his sharply curved bow could strike from thrice times 300 paces away. Dauntlessly did the rider ride into the remains of his settlement, and drawing up beside a stone pillar into which were carved images of the ancestors, he bowed low before them, and then he sliced open his hand and blooded those stones. Then the rider unbridled his mount and sent him off, for his loyal companion would be a... Is mount one of these? No, mount is not one of these. He didn't need the mount because he's going into a cave. The rider checked his bowstring, descended into the depths, sat in the largest of the caves, and waited. Soon the pack appeared. They were hungry, wasted, and as such, even more vicious, for it had been long since they had eaten human flesh that they favored. But the rider pulled his bowstring tight and let the arrow fly. The darkness was no obstacle, as he used sound to guide his aim, and till each down to the very last was struck full. Perishing, the last of the pack creatures opened its maw, and then the follower's voice, which was the guy from the beginning, asked, "Who are you, rider, who does not fear to tread here and end my cursed and rotten life? Tell me your name, my lord, and tell me from what noble clan you hail." The rider removed his tall helm with its gilded mask, and long braids tumbled free. It was no man, but the daughter, who on the brink of death made her one swear final vow. So the daughter is the rider. However, she was not the rider first. She was a daughter first. Then she became the rider after she swore her vow of vengeance. For years she had roamed, bearing in her heart cold malice and righteous fury for all sorcerers and their ilk. For years her arrows had cut down the sorcerers, while her conviction had only grown in strength. And at the last hour had come to her to return and avenge the clan whose name has now been condemned. She did not answer the dying monster, for vile sorcerers are undeserving of even a word from a worthy person's lips. She burned the pack's bodies, left the caves, bowed before the ancestors one last time, and departed, never again to return. Yeah, like the newlyweds I get so far. I don't understand what other part of this fucking puzzle I'm missing for that. Because that would be, in the order I have, newlyweds. Pack was mentioned next. Get over there. The pack was mentioned next. The follower comes into town being like, yo, I love that daughter of the patriarch. And then later, when everyone's dead, the rider comes back to kill the pack and then goes, haha, joke's on you. That was never the answer the entire time. All right, so we can do that in that order too. So we can do newlyweds. Next up will be daughter, rider, patriarch. Daughter, rider, patriarch, pack, and then follower in calendar order. We did that. What did it do? No, it didn't do anything. I just let go of tab. I was so prepared for it to happen. I let go of tab and I saw the things turn off. So I was like, shit, it did something. It opened it, so it did work. Where's this door? We fucking did that. All right. Whatever. It took all of chat. We got it done. So wait, if I click this, does it shut that door? It does. Wait, so does that mean it could have been doing it the whole time and I just never noticed the fucking door? Was every time me clicking cusp just re-shutting the damn door?
Keep your wits about you.
I kind of want to do this out of order now to see if that door opens. Daughter, writer, patriarch, pack, follower, newlyweds. The order doesn't even matter. I was up here and I never noticed the door opening. Or did I just do that in the same order and completely brain farted? Now you got me paranoid. Hold on. Follower. Pack. Patriot. Daughter. We might have had that before. It just wasn't telling us the door was open. Oh my fucking lord.
We should move. It's time to act.
You know, sometimes in a video game, you need sound effects for shit. We still take the win, take the W.
Weapons, spells.
Can I get the person who sees
The
things that
art
come
of
down here,
killing is
please?
so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
59,000 gold plus a shit ton of diamond dust and 3 diamonds. I never had a chance to run out of the diamond dust from, what's his name?
I'm glad I was useful to you.
The Super Mr. Popo, thank you. Thank you for following. We got a new mask. A Wand of Cure Moderate. A Wand of Good Hope. A Wand of Heal. Now that's a wand I can like. It only has 11 charges, making it almost pointless. Wand of Good Hope. Is that a morale bonus? Fuck. Cure Moderate Wounds. And a Ring of the Guiding Star. Grants you a +4 bonus on initiative rolls whenever the wearer lands a hit against an undamaged enemy. It grants all companions a +3 on damage rolls for 1 round. On an undamaged enemy, everyone gets a +3. Does that include yourself? Might put that on a Ruchelet. What is in this book? The Stargazer's Age Journal. I'll read that in a second. So many scrolls. Were the people up top... Ooh, a Tome of Clear Thought. Inherent to intelligence. Were the people up top just never going to tell me? Never going to mention what was going on down here? Ever? Okay, before the Tome of Clear Thought. First of all, save. Get that done with. Save. New book that I feel is probably important. The Stargazer's Age Journal. Fuck, they're so long. From this day forward, I, Barrig, will be keeping this journal to chronicle our holiest mission. For it was this mission that we left our people who are so desperate for solace and followed Eliandra, our mentor, into Pelura's temple. Here, cut off from the mortal world, we're going to continue our service blessed by the Shimmering Maiden. Though the foul smoke of demonic pits clouds the skies, Pelura reveals to us the stars that will guide our way. Okay? We carry on our holy work that praises Pelura. The enchantments that keep us safe are flawless. The demons outside our walls don't even suspect its existence. I emboldened my spirit by praying to Pelura for a swift deliverance from the vile hordes that have swarmed our lands. We just need to gather our strength and wait for the brave warriors to throw the unholy beasts back into the abyss. I have faith that a day is nigh. So far, nothing appears to be a clue to anything. Day 105, this momentous occasion, brothers finished working on another map. At times when looking at everyone's eyes, I see worry of what is happening outside the walls. I feel doubt creeping into my heart as well. This is just cosmology turned into a religion. I see worry of what is happening. I feel doubt creeping into my heart as well. But in the next moment, I shame myself for being so weak of will. Today is a good day, and I will not allow it to be tarnished by dreary thoughts. Day, still not even a year in. Sister Eliandra's prayers have been answered as our abode was visited by a messenger of Pelura. Alas, the Celestial brought dire news. Our homeland has been overtaken by flames and demonic spawn. The cities are burning and the people are fleeing for their lives. The tear in the material plane has not yet been mended. On the contrary, it's spewing out more legions by the hour. The Celestial left us, but not before he assured us that we are not forgotten and that our service has not been for naught. We must steel our hearts and continue searching the stars. The quicker we can finish our work, the sooner Sarkoris have hope for salvation. A year and a half later, we spent half a day looking for another Arid, for brother Arid. Alejandra found herself found him behind the altar. He was crying, sitting on the floor, hugging his knees. I was afraid that she would scold him for his treacherous weakness of spirit and mind that could poison the others, but my fear was unfounded. Alejandra and Arid spent 2 hours in conversation. There remained a mystery to everyone else, and then our brother returned to work. Still sad, but his head held a little higher. I bow before our leader's wisdom and fortitude, but I do see in her eyes a shadow that same despair that has long since found its way into our hearts. The day the messenger arrived. So he just lost track of the days at some point. On the day we finished mapping out the eastern hemisphere, our solitude was broken, this time by a messenger from Iamade. So Iamade knew. Why the fuck didn't she tell anyone? What a... I curse my own curiosity for encouraging me to join those who have listened to her words. The battle still rages on around us, yet nobody fights for Sarkoris anymore. Warriors from some other lands are clashing with demons, treading on the ashes of our kin. Sarkoris is gone. They now call it the World Wound. Another day, just like many before it. I can no longer keep track of days. They all have merged into one endless strip of gray. Even in Pelor's starlight cannot drive away the darkness in my heart. Our service has been in vain. We have nothing to go back to. All I have left is to languish here, day in and day out, fulfilling my duty to my brothers, and thus, day in and day out, do I toil without a moment's rest, all in the name of our sacred and Pelor forgive me pointless duty. But at least I no longer have to keep up this journal. What was the point of all of that? What the hell was the... Why did I read that? There was nothing that... I thought there was going to be like a clue. What was the point of... I thought this was going to be a puzzle. I guess we got the mask. The mask was the thing to another puzzle. Fine. I guess I'll take that. I'll take what I can get. So I do have the treacherous flame. When did I get this? Ta-da. Whenever they kill an enemy with fire, they gain +6 for 3 rounds to their other ability scores. Now, there is a thing for int. Hold on. Click on me. Do I have an inherent bonus? I do not have an inherent bonus. I'm surprised it's still just another +2. Where is it? As I am the only int person, she's charisma, she's not it, he's on it. In our primary group, as I am the only int person, I am probably going to consume that book of int. Because I see no reason why not. I had something earlier, and I think I gave it to... I gave it to the fox because I was like, there's going to be a better one later, probably. I'll do that one. And it's now later and we don't. we don't in fact have it. A new one. So, I think I'm just going to consume this so I can get an inherent bonus to int. There we go. That has immediately made this angry. I don't know why that made you angry or why you just now updated this angry, but whatever. So our int is now 2 higher, meaning I'm hoping that this extra slot will stay there now. Like if our int without the bonuses is high enough, perhaps we'll keep it. Maybe. What I can do here is put in another Feast of Blood, and I might not need Heroic Invocation anymore as a buff, because he can just do it, because they don't stack. But this also makes us immune to both Fear and Charm. So I might just keep it up for that effect. What am I doing? I keep not recognizing my own face because of the new picture. Might as well grab another full heal. Is there anything here that I would like? Not really. I mean, I guess Hellfire Ray I can now turn into Undeath Ray, which is kind of funny. The off chance that for some reason I just need to target someone very specific without using Exsanguinate. What does Exsanguinate do? So it's 1d6 damage per caster level and a fort saving. So if it fails, it also receives 1d6 and 2d6 bleed. So I take the main damage no matter what. This is fire 1 ray plus 1 additional up to maximum of 19. So it never gets stronger. And each one's 15d6. So this one's basically 45d6 damage. And this one is less damage, even empowered. So if I've made Hellfire Ray Darkness, that might actually be a far more stronger thing. We'll try that. We'll see if now I can be doing Hellfire Rays of Darkness. If I'm keeping up Eyes of the Bodak, it might now be pertinent that Exsanguinate's no longer quite so useful. Innervation might, if they're able to get negative levels, Innervation might stack just to make it, you know, stronger. This is a bolstered one, which I don't think we needed. Didn't we prove that bolster didn't do anything to Innervate? So that wouldn't even work for this level anyways. Can I animal growth Bismuth? Also, Bismuth's dead. Poor Bismuth. We'll throw in a denied death. Might as well have a get out of jail free card. This, I think, has all worked wonderfully. I have 2 displacements. I wasn't paying attention enough to notice I had 2 displacements. Power from Death, I think, is what I already have going. I don't see it over there, though. How have I been casting Power from Death if I don't have it over here? Oh, I made it extended to last all day. Makes sense. Mastery of Flesh. Can heal an undead target for 48. It doesn't do much. Hold person. It's a decent one to just have. More magic missile? Magic missile's like genuinely just so good. I don't know why I would not just have yet more magic missile. I have mirror images that last all day. Until someone hits me. There's almost no point to that anymore. No one's going to be close enough for Shocking Grasp. Yeah, I think it's just going to be more Magic Missile. Magic Missile. Okay. Ah, thank you. You're right. All right, I got a mask out of that at least.
I'll take care
I think I'm still missing one more mask. We dumped 2 off on that map. Well, we're gonna leave. This was a fantastic place. The puzzle was not as obnoxious as I thought. It's not like it's the dominoes. What was happening was we didn't know we were completing it. So that's a pain. I guess a little bit of a sound effect would have been, you know, preferred. Wait, hold on. Question. What the fuck? Why am I grabbing these? Like, I know you said that they're used in some angelic thing, but like, why do I have them? Now my inventory is filled with daggers, and I'm gonna be tortured for the rest of my existence that there might be a puzzle involving them. All right, get me out of here, please. Having a tough time with casters? Try charging them. That's right. Most of your common, everyday ilk spellcaster absolutely panics as soon as you move towards them with any amount of speed. So you don't even have to commit to it. Just go, and you'll likely interrupt their spellcasting. This has been another how to not die to spellcasters. I'm gonna go this way to get to Desolate Thicket. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Quick save.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
She won't. She will not let you hurt her friends. She absolutely, positively will just not let you. They're demons. So we've won. I was going to delay. All right, who is the furthest back I can... Just him, I guess? Ah, it's good enough. Yep, they're already all scared. And once you're scared, it begins. I delayed to after him. There should not be a demon allowed to go in the middle. Like, I didn't shoot. I delayed to his initiative minus him. How is it? All right, whatever, game. Yeah, I'll just use a regular. Uh-huh. You got messed up. Gets me a Shadow Demon at least. Yeah. As soon as he's like, I'm gonna hit you. All right. I'm going to 5 foot to make sure she doesn't move. And I have determined I don't like you in the back. Apparently I've not determined that. I determined I don't like this guy.
Desna, guide my hand.
Apparently it doesn't matter who I do or don't like. Where did you just come from? Are my people so blind they can't see a giant demon 5 feet to their left? Like, explain that, game. How did I not see this dude?
Strike.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk over here. I walked in the wrong direction. That's right, mirror images. She doesn't have true seeing. Whoop, that's on me. Oh, you're in, like, dead range. Sucks to be you. Yeah, come closer. Bolstered? I think they're close enough. They are. Suck it. You don't need ability scores. Is my demon running into... What the hell is he doing? Whatever. The game has decided I didn't need that demon. I don't like you.
Make your peace.
I like how we leveled up, so she got the ability to finally do Corey basically for free all the damn time, right when Windwag's story went stupid. So it was like, well, I guess I just need a Rochelet now. Whatever the hell that bug was earlier. You know what? Just walk off into the distance, Val. Just wander. Go on a walkabout. Tell me if you find anyone. Can't do Fire Snake? Oh, wrong one. Where is Line of Fire? Can't do that. Why? Because if it's modified, it takes longer. Duh. if she hadn't have missed, that would have been fine. Just end it. I'm trying to get her to trigger the thing so I can see if that one item even stacks. Yeah, it says other +6. Her charisma's 34. Does it show up here? So if she can get a kill with fire, she'll have 3 rounds of a 12 mod to debuffing people with her evil eye, which should be a wicked high DC. Or is that just not, or am I crazy and that's not going down? It says 3 rounds. It's like 18 seconds. Why is everyone failing perception checks?
There are many
Where? Where did they fail perception checks? Game. Where?
I sense something.
Thank you. A crumpled note. If you found this note, I want you to know, art is pain. My name is Floggy, and the moment I was born, the goddess Shailene struck me with the most horrible curse of all. She made me flog. I became a sculptor's apprentice when I was 7, and by 25, I was already a flogger. Alas, this didn't bring me happiness. My first piece of art, a composition called The Last Flogging, takes a step into the lands of the Axis, caused a stir, and most reactions were shouts of indignation. For some reason, the public decided that my depiction of Eridan flogging bore a striking resemblance to the chairman of Absalon's Grand Council, Lord Wars. They accused me of being corrupt and subjected me to a shameful flogging right at the grand opening. I attributed this calamity to my youthful experience, and I intended to turn the tables. To avoid accusations, I chose to talk about as profoundly distant from Absalon's reality, so I depicted the Tian goddess warrior T'Chulu. How could I have known that so many people from Tianxia live in Absalon? And why did none of them warn me that the name of the goddess is actually spelled and pronounced Shizuru, or that misspelling it is a great blasphemy? How could I even suspect that one part of my audience would be outraged by the excessive bellicosity of my statue? The other would be insulted by its extreme femininity, and the rest would brand me a parasite trying to make money off of undisguised cultural appropriation. Feeling desperate, I turned to abstractionism, and when the time had come to give a name to my statue, I chose a random set of letters, consonants only. But that caused even more trouble. That very night, a bunch of strangers clad in hooded black robes broke into my house, threatened me with daggers, and demanded if I never again tried to depict a mysterious deity or mention one of its secret names. Having failed at gaining glory among the educated, I fled north to Sarkoris. There among simple people, my talent could blossom. I showed them wood and sculptures, whose crude grotesqueness emanated strength, the primordial power of earth, things that they were supposed to understand. So they beat me up and kicked me out of their settlement right after they broke my favorite chisel and spat in my bag. Till this day, I have no idea what I even did. Desperation of it all made me feel bitter and stubborn, but fate challenged me, so I accepted the challenge. I found my mission. I wanted to create a statue that would insult no one. After several weeks of contemplation, I decided to sculpt a chicken. Yes, a simple chicken. What could be offensive about chickens? They're yellow, they chirp, there's nothing wrong with a chicken. I could not have been more wrong. A week after my sculpture was showcased to the audience, a group of grim-looking people came and fell to their knees before it. They pronounced my statue to be an idol of the deity they worshipped, an infernal Duke Iazrael. It turned out that there is a Duke of Hell whose unholy symbol is a chicken. More and more cultists came to see my sculpture every day, and another kind of public arrived. Tough knights with long swords, who chopped all the admirers of my talent into pieces. After they were done with the slaughter, they started searching for the person who created the blasphemous chicken, for me. I fled, taking my unfortunate creation with me. I dragged the statue as far as I could, and I left it in the wilderness. I hope no one finds it here. Although since you're reading this, my hope was futile. In this case, you should all know, art is pain. Beware of the people who worship chickens, and equally beware of those who hate chickens. And here's the main thing I wish to say. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings with this statue. Floggy, the sculptor.
I will guard.
Problem is, because of the freaking icon, I can barely see the chicken. This is one of those, like, what's the point? I wanted to see the chicken. I wanted to see the bok chicken. All right, whatever. I've grown lazy. Too long didn't read Baka Devil Chicken. Yeah, it's the antithesis to Bak Jesus. It's Bak Satan. Everyone knows they've got the worst chicken.
I'm always ready.
Are you always ready, though? Is this him? Is a potion of aid and nothing else. All right, so this map had nothing. Other than we have found the Bak chicken. I mean, okay, I guess. Is this where I came in? No, I'll leave by the Bak chicken. That way the chicken will know that we were near. Well, that one was kind of a funny, I guess. It didn't really lead to anything. So I have to go to the place of execution and hopefully not trigger whatever that event is, a pain and misery. All right, what is happening back home? What do you want? We have 2 decrees. The Stargazers of the Shrine have shared their knowledge of the commander. For many years, they've been creating an artifact that could weaken the connection between the Threshold and the Abyss by shining Pelor's northern lights upon the... That was the point of their dungeon. Okay. The commander will gain a powerful weapon that could affect the ward. Okay, now that makes sense. The records of her Stargazers, they've been studied. Oh, I got shit. I just have to go all the way back and tell someone else to read it because I'm too dumb to read it. Gotcha, now I know. I apologize for being such a big dumb. Never again will I be a big dumb in your presence. I'm sorry, chat. I've let you down. I have performed the big dumb. All right, tip of the spear moved. I'm going to get to the place of execution. And all my buffs have worn off. So right here, we're going to rest. Because I don't know where that one thing triggers and tries to throw us into a bullshit fight. I don't even remember what the fight was. I just remembered it was bullshit. There's also a city in the wasteland. Maybe it will have one of the things I need for a side quest. If I fold my wings like this, it makes a little shelter. I missed the first part of the conversation, but I'm going to admit that's kind of cute. just that naive way she says it. A succubus. And if I do my wings like this, it makes a little house. How about that? Consumer of souls. If I do this, it makes a little house. We have to wait for these to get out of the way so I can do these. Ooh. All right. What is at the place of execution? Oh God. Bismuth. What has happened to you? All right, first things first.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Where's mass heal? Mass heal. There you go. No longer a problem. Second, let's go through the buffs. Because whatever happens here, if we go from this map, do whatever we're about to do here, and then lead that into going southwest where that bullshit fight happens. What? What? There's nothing here. What has possibly pissed them off? Shut up. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
I will resist.
I don't even know how you got hurt. Just sit there. Go forth, Shadow Demon. I might as well move him so he gets in a position to charge. She's gonna drink her orange juice. Might as well not waste your turn. Gotta get them buffs out.
Yes.
Ah, something is exploding back there. Is there a fight? You came close. You did not. So I hate you the most.
Prepare yourself.
Don't want to give spoilers, so do you want to know the reason for the BS fight? The thing to the lower left? No. Dude, don't spoil it. Thank you, the king. I'm trying to think of a way to say that if I have to say your name again without possibly getting in trouble with Twitch. I'm gonna say Joe. Thank you, the King Joe. I feel like if I try to read that, I'm gonna get in trouble. The king is fine. All right, I'll go with the king. Get him, Bismuth. All right, let the demon come in. Three. Doesn't matter. He's about to slaughter them anyways. Everyone's not close enough for me to do that. Fuck. All right. Do a self buff while I wait. Castiglier. Finish him off. That leaves this one who's utterly terrified. Oh, there's a new one in the back. What are you doing?
You should have run.
Yes, you should have run. I think I did the poison already. I did. Meaning he should do Archon Aura. In his turn. She did her shield. So she can... Actually, what is her DC right now for this? Her DC right now is 30. I'm not crazy. She is normally only 28. So when that thing activates, the fire death, her DC becomes 33? That's not bad. Ah, there's the guy who was doing things before. Oh no. Is an utterly terrifying Baylor. I'm so terrified and scared. Whatever will I do? Oh no, he's my enemy.
Desna, guide my hand.
I'm not even in damage mode. Or no, I am in damage mode. I'm saying I'm not even into hit mode and it's not nat 20s. Attack him defensively. Okay. Bismuth sit in the back for a minute. Well, if you are a Baylor, how about I just kill you? Was not a fantastic effect, everyone. Don't you remember the wipe cut where everything's just dead after? It didn't even show the hand coming. It's just gore everywhere. All right, Castiglier, who have you got to attack? Go up here to attack him. Oh wait, no. Oh, you can't charge him? That's bull. Stab him. Good job, Castiglier. There's a Vrock. I knew there would be one around here somewhere. There's always a fucking Vrock. I was not expecting you to come from that direction, though.
This will hurt.
Still got the first hit in. Anyone really hurt that I care about? No, not really. Angelic aspect. Time to drink your poison. Ooh, nice. Who's going? Where are you stabbing? What you think it sounds like is legit part of my name, but I get the awkward feeling. I don't know. Even if, let me put it this way. If I thought you were going for, like, intentionally... There's an umbrella term. It's not anti-Semitic, but not even that. If I thought that's what you were going for, I would have probably just been like, no, we just timed you out or something. I want Fire Girl to kill him. So I'll aim for up here.
Make your peace.
Meaning it's only these shots now. Get him, Bismuth. I laughed at Bismuth hit. Oh, there's... What? Huh? Alright, I'm about to have to start being, like, active in this fight. I thought I was just gonna be, like, calm, collected, let shit happen. But you guys are getting fucking stupid on me now. Too many you damn frickin' birds flapping up. I don't even know if there's more invisible ones out there. There we go. That one's solved. Do I hat another one? What can I do at level 6 or lower? No, I'll finger. Yep, it is negative damage. For free. Negative damage. Could have done better to hit, but it was effective. Alright, he's getting messed up. So what if he just kills this person? Can I charge the other one? I would prefer to charge. It's so much more damage if I can charge. But I can't tell what's going on. So yeah, just swing at this one. With a 3 to hit, you're missing? Are you kidding me? This is why I prefer charging. Alright, I'm gonna need to do the heal everyone thing soon.
Don't hold back. I am your end.
Well, she tried. Alright, other than him, is anyone messed up? I already lost my bard. So that sucks. Give her an attack boost. I just realized this would literally be the time for him to do his thing. They don't have the one spell on. He should be doing the meditation thingy. I just realized that. Alright, kill the Vrock Assassin. He has angered me. And I care not for him. Alright, she is now big brain mode, where she has killed people with fire, and the fire has run through her brain. What are they stabbing? How do you even see Castiglier? Fuck you. Great, now I have to definitely rest tonight. This stupid fucking fight.
I will resist.
That's nice. Oh, it's my own shadow demon. Shit, I feel dumb. Get out of there, Bismuth. Why can I see the enemy but not my own shadow demon? Seems like that doesn't make any sense. Well, that problem solved. Oh, and that was Swift, so I can do this for regular. Why was that a Swift? Did that consume a finger? Fuck, it consumed a finger. Shouldn't have been Swift. Alright, now I can kind of see what's going on over here. Need Darren to get way up into position. Why is there a leave map icon in the middle of the map? Can you evil eye from there? Nope, she can't. She's got to get closer. Just double move up in the combat. Yeah, we don't have haste or anything on us yet. Yeah, way to go, Shadow Demon. Like, it's only a CR6, but this thing's like one of the tankiest damn things that I have. Like, I honestly don't know why I would take that belt off.
Strike!
That'll teach you. All right, I'm going to make him do a move, and then he's going to do a cheer. Now, everyone knows the way of meditation. DC should be 33 for this. And it was, and she failed. If it wasn't for that 33, they would have still failed. They failed by 6. But either way, now they know. 20 would have been 38. Yes, no matter what, she had a decent chance. 50% less chance, so it was 50% less chance. She's now got a bonus from him. So she will say that she hates this one.
Prepare yourself.
I gotta get her true seeing.
Killing is what I was made for.
I mean, she got a critical hit at least. We're gonna get something done, I guess. You barely get anything through. I think most of the damage is from wherever that protective slime nonsense is. All right. Let me get up here. Is anyone not up here? Bismuth is not up here. I'm not that worried about Bismuth. What can I do? Haste. Now everyone has haste. That should have been free. I have the hat to make that free. Does it not count if it's an extended haste? Whatever, I guess.
You should have run.
About to say, between haste and that frickin' circle, she's hitting a lot of her attacks now. All right, he's got the circle up, but he can still do this. Does he have Archon Aura on? He does have an Archon Aura on. I think he has an Angelic Aspect going. Yes, so he doesn't need to be doing that. He can try to give her this. Oh, but he can't move. Oh, that's active. I forgot. I did bad. Can he true seeing her? I mean, like, this would have made sense if I didn't need to do buffs. This would have made perfect sense, but he has to touch people. He's a touch kind of person. You know what? Make yourself big. I do that because I want to see something. Yeah, his touch area, because of how big he is, he now touches at range. Well, kind of a range. If I had a haste, I think I could do one of these. All right, Ember. Lower his AC. And her stats went down. She'll need to do fire after this. Even has the spell save to just not insta-die. Actually, that's a good question. What is the DC on that? Hold on. About to make this man my enemy.
Desna, guide my hand.
That's what happens when they're my enemy.
Knowledge is the key.
What is
to
the
victory.
DC on that? A will saving throw. A DC 33 will save. And remember, I have people on the team to lower the enemy's saving bonuses by upwards of 10. So let's just assume a maximum of around a DC 43 will save. If they fail, they're dead. If they pass, they take 290 damage. Haha, I passed. Prepared to die. But I passed. I care not. I care not for your rolls or your modifiers. I expect you to die. We're gonna have to rest now in this stupid map just because we lost Kestiglir.
Does anyone require my counsel?
So obnoxious. I hate when they interrupt me before I can get in the map. Like, I should be allowed, like, a have entered the map area. Like, once a day, I can just say, hey, every day I cast this spell. This is the buff everyone has. That just makes the most sense to me. And at some point, I need to figure out a way to change what order they're in. Because that's obnoxious. Are there enough dead people in range? I think more people died over here. Hold on. Power of Death. Eye of the Bodak. Displacement, the dead dude. So I guess I'll put displacement on her.
Rules are made to be
He did
broken.
that. He did that. Put this on. Yeah, he does it at range now. The other one would have been on him, but he's dead. Death Ward. Some of them. I think only they need death wards. Did that, I did that, I did that. I don't think I need shield. Oh wait, the little people need shield of faith. Everyone can walk faster. And I think I would have made him more tanky, but I guess I'll just do that to her now. All right. Now we are ready to properly go ahead with all my undead being dead. None of that was any good.
Keep your calm.
We found more of our dominoes, finally, and I got a Shadow Clover. What the fuck? Super rare meals. Like, the Sturdy Snoot. A plus 12 confidence bonus on athletics and mobility. Stop it. And if it's worn by an animal companion, it also grants him a plus 3 dodge to AC against ranged attacks. So I'm supposed to put it on Bismuth to give her the old Sturdy Snoot. Cheese. Why did this pile out in the middle of nowhere finally have cheese?
There are many roads to
We had the legendary forbidden cheese out here. So I'd almost say what's, like, is there anything else out here? But I guess the whole point of coming out here is just for the dominoes. And then there's an area exit in the middle of the map. That is the thing that baffles me. All right, yep, we got a camp. I just did all those buffs thinking that there was a map here. Feel kind of dumb. We're going to have to camp and just redo them all. He's not alive to watch. Hopefully nothing happens. What the fuck? Are you not a demon but a foundling? You really don't act like others of your kind. What is happening right now? What? What is she doing? What? Are we in a nightmare? Yeah. And now it's rain, but like everything's not covered in blood. What was the being covered in blood thing?
I am never wrong.
She is never wrong. Right. Now that everyone is alive, let's buff properly.
I'm up for an adventure.
This is a team buff. Why do I keep putting it under the... Oh, because all of those are team buffs. What the hell am I talking about? All right, make her big. They already have these buffs on them. I did just sleep for 20 hours, though, so they're going to wear off by the time it takes me to travel anywhere. We'll just reapply them, I guess. Come on. Cast it. Are their bodies still there? Hold on, I just had a thought. If their bodies are still there, I think I can rebuff off of them.
Keep your wits about you.
Does this still count as bodies for power from death? We're gonna find out later, aren't we? Okay.
Miss me already.
Shut up.
Amranda, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi, Stagioni Savitur, Stagioni Savitur, Stagioni Savitur, Stagioni Savitur, Lisano Danium.
The real issue is I lost, I think, a ton of diamond dust buffing yesterday. It's not even like how obnoxious it is to have to rebuff after buffing. It's the sheer loss of resources. All right, she has it, he has it, and I think she's the only one that needs to be having it. Yeah, hers is about to wear out.
Irimosi Travisi, Ona Adayana, Ona Adayana.
I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Never stop learning.
And do you have a buff? I don't think so. Not the one that I ever bothered to care about. Yeah, lots of freedom of movement. But none of them are that important. All right, I think we've gotten everyone buffed and ready to go. We'll go trigger that one fight now. Watch the tail. Ooh, what is with demon armies coming from like every direction? Hold on. What the fuck is this? Might as well go up there and fight that one now, first. And I'll figure out what the hell's happening down south. Why are there so many... Where are you coming from? I have that map. You didn't come from anywhere. I'm so tired of demon armies teleporting out of nowhere and just cheating. Oh, we're under attack. No, we're not. That from where? Doesn't exist. One of the units ran into a monster with 100 female heads. They were singing in sweet voices, and the singing was putting both the Crusaders and the demons asleep. One Death Knight slew the creature, but even death did not silence the heads. The soldier cut off one of them and gagged it and brought it to Dresden. What should we do with this creepy head? Sell it for 8,000 finance points. Use it against the demons. Your most experienced general gets Demonic Lullaby, which can put a target unit to sleep for 3 rounds. We could use it for healing. All generals gain +1 level to the reduction of losses. Or teach the soldier Strengthening Mind, which says for 60 days, all units gain Hardened Mind. That says... I think I'd rather just use it for healing. Reduction of losses even stronger is good. Using it against the demons, that... She doesn't need to sleep. She puts them to dead. So who cares about sleep? Yeah, we'll just use it for healing. At times, emotional wounds are more dangerous than physical injuries. Many soldiers suffer from nightmares, and healers can now make them go to fuck to sleep. Makes sense to me. Right now, we save, and we will go into this fight was the fight? Aren't I supposed to get a fight? Isn't that where I got a bullshit fight in the middle of nowhere last time? Let's approach the traveling merchant. I guess there is no fight. One need not fear the fight that does not happen.
We should move.
Which basically means I did all the buffs again for no reason. Unless I can get shit done in a day. Alright, what do you have? Do you have anything I care about at all? Winds of Vengeance. I don't know what the hell that is. Physical form is Dex and Con. Physical flow is Strength and Dex. What has she got on right now? Physical form 4. So yeah, getting either of these two would be good. Dex and Con is for tanky health. And, oh no. Yeah. Dex and Con is tanky health. Strength and Dex is to get shit done with compound bows, probably. We could probably grab both of those. Composite longbow. All right, hold on. You might be replacing one of hers. All right, she has Deadeye, a +4 axiomatic, meaning it does extra damage versus lawful creatures. When it first hits someone in a round against enemy more than 30 feet away, they take a -2 penalty to AC killing pace. Says this +5 speed composite longbow allows his wielder to add half their ranks and mobility as a competence bonus on each hit. Please tell me she's my mobility person. I think she is. She might be athletics person, but if she's mobility, that means she's doing like an extra 15 damage per hit, that's really good. But that might be all he has that is good. Per day. I love per day items. Beastly sturdiness. Makes you immune to trip, and it's not that great otherwise. Frozen scales. This would be something for... I'm not even caring about the horse. Where's Bismuth? We have so many companions. Bismuth. Bismuth can't even wear these because Bismuth gets no skills. That's right. So it'd have to be a legit horse. Is this Anubis? Yeah. Okay. Partial concealment against ranged attacks. No. Just no. Bardic Vengeance. Suffers 30 more damage a single hit. +6 armor. Because I think you have more than 6. So yeah, no. Alright. That one was a good one. Now we have to switch you again. Okay, you're on Hunter's Arsenal now. I think I already did mystical spell thingies, didn't I? So we want to be on exotic. I should just keep rotating, but I don't know which way I'm rotating this, down or up. I was going to start from the top, work my way down again. Fuck it. I don't need anything right now. Thank you. Oh, your nightmares, I said hi. Ooh. Wait. Don't leave. Gotta put the belt on. Yeah, this is just a straight upgrade. Boop. Can't go wrong with that. And what are you dealing with down here? I thought Clasp of Death was on her. No, I think I ended up because this already gave her the 6 to those same buttons. Physical flow 6. Straight upgrade to her. Why do you have a dex penalty? Enlarged person. I keep forgetting that. Also, I just bought something for you. What did I just buy? I just bought something. It was a bow. So you're going to lose Axiomatic, which is 2d6 extra damage versus chaotic. 2d6 damage, average of 7. Please tell me you're the one with mobility. Yes. For 14 damage, so doubling the damage. Yeah, that makes sense. You are going to, and plus the extra free attack no matter what. Loop. Also, it looks kind of nice. It looks like a really nice bow. So we went from a +4 to +5, so +1 to attack and damage rolls by itself, and then +14 damage on hit. Does it show it here? The extra damage? It doesn't. It doesn't show the extra damage here. Maybe it does. Strength 5, enhancement 5. That's 10. Other deadly aim. That's 10. So this isn't accounting for 15 damage. 10 on strength. Yeah, I think it is accounting for that. Let me... Oh, I wouldn't be able to know, would I? If I put the other one in, maybe. Hold on. 35 down to 25. Yeah, that is 10 more damage. Because that one's, I think, maybe accounting for axiomatic or some nonsense. I don't know. It says 10 more damage there. At least, yeah, per hit, that's at least 60 right there per round, assuming everything hits. Her damage is up. What else do we buy? Do we buy anything else? Oh, yeah, quiver of flaming ammunition. Not that she needs it. Not those. She should have one of those ready, though. But if it's 20 units per day, can't go wrong with that. I think we're determining at some point I should have that equipped instead of her, but I'm using my things. Didn't we have an extra set of... I forgot he needed to have this. I don't think he extends anything, so there you go. He has like all the goofy utility items. It's just his lot in life. Greater maximize. I don't need that. Lesser maximize. Because I have a thing that already is greater maximize. Yeah, I have 6 maximizes 9th or below. So you can have greater maximize, greater quicken. I keep forgetting she has quicken. Lesser in power and reach. She's got the meta magic rods locked. A wand of heal. So he's got all those. He's got the dragon to make him do more damage. I might not need this cat anymore. It's a +2 to lore nature, but I'm already so high that I don't think I need that. And the reason for me to take it off would be no reason. Why am I trying to free up a slot? There's oh, I was thinking about the arrows to transfer the Triceratops over. The owner's character level -4. So if I had it, even if I lost her, I would have the Triceratops, which might help. So I'll take off the cat. Give her the cat. And now it is my pet Triceratops, who may have just despawned. He did.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Let's bring him back. Now, does anything happen to him if I've brought him back? Does he count as one of my companions so he's stronger? He does not. That says 6 and 8. I don't know what those are from, though. Annual companion level bonus. You're getting a +4 to con and a +12 more to strength. I don't know if you had the same number or not from before. Or at least now I can guarantee that he stays in the group. And then I think... Can I talk to you real quick? Can I use your store to move people's items around? I can use it to check, I know that. Windwag's got bolts, doesn't she? I don't even see Windwag down here. Sell the garbage. We don't need them. Probably sell all those too. Don't need them. Fast int 2 that we just got. Trying to sell those +4s that we just replaced. We don't need them. There you go. Boom. Don't need them. Gone. Dex 2. Garbage. Don't need it. Gone. Chain shirt 4. Garbage. Get rid of these. Garbage. Garbage. Keep. Garbage. There you go. Where is Windwag? There she is. Fatal Mark. You have to use that intelligently, the Fatal Mark, but you could really mess people up with it. It is 30 units a day. Is there a way to take off? There you go. Now I can equip it. Does she have anything that I might want to use now? I'm going to unequip Windwag. It might be a bunch of stupid items that I now have to carry around, but with the fact that Arushale can do AoE and single target damage, it might be beneficial to maybe take some of Windwag's primary archer equipment and transfer it over to Arushale. For instance, she has veteran marksman's bracers right now, which says whenever you hit a ranged enemy who is prone, stunned, or staggering, they have to do a fort save or take that longer. No, that doesn't happen much. What Braces of Breaching, however, says if you do a critical hit, they have to do a, admittedly, at this point, relatively easy fort save or become vulnerable to piercing. Either way, it's a fort save. So make them vulnerable to piercing on every critical hit, or if they happen to have one of those three things, prone, stunned, or staggered, and I'm not causing those. So we'll switch her up to do things on criticals. Goggles of Malakio. Whenever you do a critical hit with a bow, they can get -4. That doesn't stack with, or it doesn't have a conflict, so there you go. We just gave her a +10 to her perception checks, and whenever the wearer confirms a critical hit with any bow, the target becomes disoriented for 1d4 rounds, suffering -4 penalty to initiative checks, attack rolls, athletics, and their own perception. Huzzah. Blood Clarity, keeping us immune to mind affecting, I'm still kind of liking. However, landing a hit on someone means they take con drain. We'll have to see how well we can get without the old blood robe. We don't have to worry about amulet of natural armor on her. Fencer's Gift. Why was that? Oh, because she's a fighter. That only works on Windwag. I should probably left that one on. The belts aren't gonna do much. She did have some rings that I might be able to use. She had this looking thing. Whenever this shoots an enemy engaged in melee combat and hits, they suffer a -1 penalty on attack rolls for 1 round. I never remember to use... Oh, Ring of Summoning provides an aura, so we'll keep them. I'll say I never remember to use a Ring of Summoning, but it kind of doesn't matter. The other one was... You become vulnerable to fire, but you get a +4 on will saving throws and immunity to mind-affecting effects. So I don't even need the red thing if I have this equipped. I can exchange it for a Ring of Prot 4 because I'm doing a Shield of Faith. And now she's vulnerable to fire, +4 to will saving throws, and immunity to all mind-affecting effects. But I don't think she can be vulnerable to fire because she is not immune to fire. We have to keep the demon safe from fire. It's a weird thought. Really weird thought. Wait, didn't she have something to make her immune to fire? But it doesn't matter anymore because she's always immune to fire. She has Fiery Body Dispel. That makes sense. But now we don't need that anymore when we have this. I did, I think, in total lose 2 off of fort and reflex saves in that exchange. Because this doesn't give you a bonus on any saves. So there is that. And we didn't have any good gloves to put on her. She doesn't have any fighter weapon trainings, which would have been really useful. Does this count for... It says dual wielding. Does not count for range. That makes sense to me. It says dual wielding or wielding a two-handed weapon. I know it's ranged, but I thought maybe it is a two-handed weapon. To be fair, that is a two-handed weapon. That is 100% a two-handed weapon. I'm just saying. Weird question, then. What are your gloves? You're a Tower Shield Specialist. You don't have weapon training. I'm an idiot. Put your old gloves back. They had a purpose. All right. I think we have exchanged and upgraded people's DPS enough. We've definitely made her be our attack anyone, also single target. I think we've increased her attack by a total of like 3 or 4. And her damage we increased by 10 to 15 per shot, not counting crits. Something is being besieged. Oh golly, I wish I could do something about it, game. But thank you for telling me. Now that I am aware, I will do a great many things to stop the enemy. Can the enemy just stop fucking moving? I got places to be, shit to do. Why did the enemy get the siege from nowhere? Okay. They're dead. Look at our, I just realized, look at our initiative. We've so won. Because I just realized something. Hold on. I've just made a big brain discovery. We got an upgrade. We did get an upgrade. Hold on. We upgraded her Master of Maneuver. You know what that means? $150. I mean, I could just to be an ass do that. Really bring it down. There you go. An almost even 3 stack split to have even more archers. There you go. Because we had 7. So clearly that only translates into more archers. More archers need to have the pew pew. 2 enemies are down here sieging. How? He hasn't caught to anything. He's coming up to here. Meaning these weird armies that are in the middle of nowhere. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing with you guys. Get up here. Get out of the damn way. Because you're going to end up in a fight and dying, which technically I think I kind of want, but no. Like, go away. What the hell are you even doing? Crusader Army the 3rd. Crusader Army the 4th. You're supposed to be meeting up with her. You were never... I must have forgot to mix you way back when. I guess. Ember's Army. Who can, I think, now mix with the other one. Just so we could have more compressed. How did you level? Why do you have so many levels? Okay. Those 3 guys are just pointless. And we need to train more to level up the one thing of experience. All right, first things first. You split off. What did I just do? You go south to meet the other archers. That problem solved. The new army I just bought, you go over here and immediately do nothing because I never actually wanted you. There you go. And now we've raised our leadership experience by buying new troops or whatever the hell I think military, that's dependent upon that. So stupid that that's not off combat, it's off of how many you buy. Oh yeah, the decree gave 50,000. I forgot about that. 3 levels. That's a fair change. All right, let's do this level then. Are you kidding me? The instant I touch the map, every fucking buff wears off. The instant. We're doing good. We got the... I'm very weak now. Things aren't good. Oh no. The humanity. The lichmanity. Hello. Random Narhawk Week? I cannot pronounce that. Hello. Yes. Seems a bit of a broken system based off the bottom out. Yeah. You're not wrong. We are so very close to being corrupt. As a Lich, I think my party should have a resistance to being corrupt. Lich just need more. Lich just need more strength to be strong. Apparently it's not a different day. We got to sleep in. So now we have to buff again? Fuck. It is a warm, sunny day in the wound. Perhaps too warm and sunny. The Sikorian wastelands are roasting in the heat of the purple, shimmering sun. Even demonic plants are unable to survive here. They suffocate in the red dust. Hot winds sweep across the wastelands, leave the commander with a taste of ash and sulfur in his non-organic mouth that doesn't taste anything. The commander can see for miles around in every direction. If there were any enemies nearby, they wouldn't be able to sneak up on you. However, it does not look like anyone survived the heat from the wound. The only sign is the sound of insects. The heat causes the air to shimmer slightly, and through the haze, he notices walls of a city. Is that a lost Sikorian city, a demonic trap, a trick of the mind? He realizes it's impossible to tell from distance, so he decides to explore. The walls are particularly buried in red sand, and as the commander draws near, he realizes it's not a city, but the sun-bleached remains of a Sikorian settlement. The buzzing grows louder, and the commander can see the vescivores perched on the stone slabs. He notices rotten wooden pillars covered in faded Sikorian ruins. Tops of the pillars have been gnawed into with sharp points, making them look like wooden stakes. The highest of these pillars seems to be a signpost. Passages marked square, marketplace, and gym. The commander decides to search for the Vescivore Queen with the person who will pass. Ruchle examines the houses closely. It looks like a battle took place here. The walls of the house have been damaged or destroyed. Now has left as wooden beams. When the commander turns her attention, I guess because I turned Ruchle's, she notices that all the Vescivores seem to be flying in some direction, toward the city square. Yes, I wish to see if I know this place. Yes, I do know this place. This is Damora, the city of herdsmen that was lost, and the majestic temple of Gozray. He's sure that this is Damora, but its appearance here is inexplicable. So they were going to the square, I think? No, the marketplace. Fuck. Let me see the previous one. It said square, right? They're all going to the square? Fuck. You should force me to do these in a certain order if only one of them gives me the information. I think it said square. Verbovizor welcomes you, esteemed guests. Okay. I will follow the swarm for now, since they seem to be an intelligent swarm. We're going to burn them all, but okay. The swarm flies down a blissfully cool dark hole beneath one of the walls. It does not look large enough for a person to fit through. Is there another way in? Ruchle feels and finds a hidden door. Okay. I'm not a swarm. Commander finds himself in a labyrinth of underground passages. There are not natural caverns. Passages abruptly, finds himself staring down at a huge well. There's lots of Vescivores in here. We're probably not supposed to be in here at all. This is going to be a bullshit fight, but at least it's out in the middle of nowhere. The smell reminds them of the sweet caramel sold to Canabris. Memories of they come flooding back. Both the Scari and the Bolt were formed out of insects. More seen slash, ash, and smoke, almost as if seeking the commander's permission. Something wants to see into my mind. No. Maybe? Sure. This is a bad idea. Where's we are Verbovizor. heard about the one who defeated the mighty demon lords harbors special hatred towards the Scary. Would like to know more about his weakness. Wants to fight the demon lord with you. All right, where are you from? Oh, God, it's got to do weird descriptions. All right, I will tell you what I did. I mean, I am evil. Okay. Well, I mean, at least that got done. I see. There's only ever one prison, and there's just different closed portals to the prison. All right, I'm going to teleport back home. Because if I stay out any longer here, we're going to get corrupted. And also, I have some things that are coming to a close. It's Korean Pathfinder. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh, that's right. Darren wanted to talk. A break from the duties is called. I have a brilliant idea. Oh, God, what? I want to commemorate the heroic Inquisitor Leotor Hawkblade. May his soul find the way to the throne of this goddess and so on. He was the only god botherer I actually happen to like. Quite an achievement. Okay. Is this man trying to seduce me? I told him before not to. But this could only happen with his storyline. So it wouldn't be a romance thing. Romance was a separate... No, because Chameleon... No, wait. Was it a romance part of the storyline? Romance wasn't part of Windwags, and romance wasn't part of... He's going to tell me something if I take the wine, didn't he? I can't get drunk. Well, that's the weird thing. I can't get drunk. I'm undead. All right. All's well that ends well, and with that, I shall take my leave. But that adventure we had was truly outstanding. Oh, yes. Here's a little present. In honor of our shared views on the Inquisition. Star-embroidered gloves. Let me guess. They're items for him. Grant you spell resistance 30 as well as a plus 2 luck bonus on all saving throws. So it beats the bracers by 1. I don't need spell resistance 30. And also, you said they were gloves? I might not be able to wear them. Where are they? Yeah, I'm not replacing my stern hand. Oh, and the stern hand does give you a plus strength. Oh, can the stern hand make Bismuth go crazy? There you go. He can wear his own star-embroidered gloves. Just like we all know he wanted to.
Focus on the goal.
Why am I moving weird? I'm not overburdened. I don't have a massive amount of gear. My guy's moving kind of weird and slow. I don't know what, Darren, you can never tell. Darren's weird. All right, a lot of bad people coming in. Campaign. She can't move yet. On one day out on the Steeler mask. And I don't even know which one of these two is blocking the research I need. So I actually came back wrong. I'll sleep so I can get my spells back progress the day and get rid of the corruption. That was the big thing I was worried about, was the corruption. I thought this is the day I had to come back to do the things. I was wrong on that, but whatever.
Keep your calm.
So we'll reset the spells and the corruption, all that good jazz. Did you say a full day? Can you just leave me alone? Experiment on yourself and not some lab animal. That's where you're wrong, Lan. You definitely are a lab animal. Despite the condition in which a subject came to maturity, it can compose intelligent sentences. Fascinating. Oh, shit. She talking some fucking... She's throwing shade at Lan now. Despite how he grew up, he can actually speak? Weird. He's not completely... Why is she so mean to him? She hardly ever talks, but if it's Lan, she's like, oh, pfft, he's such an idiot. All right, the relic will be augmented. Is this the army upgrade? Yes, let's do the army upgrade. Fuck. And I guess it's the outpost expansion, which is stopping these from going through logistics. You should tell me afterwards what slot that's taking. The fate of the Face Stealer's Mask. All right, hold on. As usual, because they make you do 3 steps to get to this. It's not an informed decision if I'm just guessing. The fate of the Face Stealer's Mask. I'm getting a bunch of football stuff. Face Steelers mask. I don't care about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've got an A in it. That should tell you I'm doing something different. WOTR, Face Steelers mask. There you go. Let's go with that as an answer. Control F. Face Stealer. All right, if it becomes a belt, it becomes a +4 belt of physical perfection. Whenever the wearer makes an attack roll to confirm a critical hit, automatically succeeds. We might just throw that on Kestaglier. He's crit fishing, so he crits on a 15 to 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 30% of the time, he just crits. That's not nothing. Option 2 of a belt, +4 physical perfection. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy who had full health with a single hit, all enemies in 30 feet become staggered. That's not a good answer. A mask. This takes up a helmet slot rather than an eye slot, despite it being a mask. Mental perfection. Allows this wearer to reroll 3 failed saving throws against death effects once per day. Dumb. Mental perfection 4. Whenever the wearer casts a 9th level spell, all enemies in a 30-foot radius must do a will saving throw or be unable to cast spells for 1 round. Yeah, no, that belt option was it. That belt option's where it's at. Have at it. So Kestaglier is just going to start slaughtering people more so than he already is. And then we'll wait so we can complete that. Doing that would start the next one. We have another day to wait on these. Fuck me. All right. But we don't need to be here to do it. Wait. Are any of these things we need to be here for? This one we do. Fuck. I already slept, so we got our spells. So I think I can just pass the day. I should have just clicked skip day. These loading screens are all my fault. I'm a horrible person. I've subjected you to loading. And so many cards. Remember in the first Pathfinder game doing everything to keep almost no cards in hand. So the weird thing is, I kind of have been doing the same thing. The problem is there's just so many of them. Like, so many things stack up. All right. As much as I don't want to. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Skip day. 1 fort can now be upgraded. Okay. Art of War means shit's happening now. Face Stealer Mask. 5 days to get that through. That's diplomacy, not logistics. And logistics is what was holding me up. Military exercise. That's 50,000 points again. No. I got to get this shit going through. So I will use logistics in 2 weeks to do that. That I'm fine with. Which means we have as an extra slot, we have military exercise. Which, okay, I will pay for that. 500 crystals, though. No, that's just finance points. It's not energy points. Yeah, I get 6,000 a day. Fine. You send that through. They're going to talk to me as soon as I leave this screen. The Hamlet of Sork has a quest? How do you have a quest? I'm going to ignore... They all have a quest. Oh, they're the ones that can upgrade. They've made it clear. They've done things that they should have done a while ago, but I'm genuinely pleased that they decided to finally do that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Trees and Homes, relatively straight path to this. Sinister Mansion gets me onto the other side, but I don't think I need to be up there too much. Sinister Mansion or Death Bridge? Because if I could zoom out more. Let me zoom out, please. I can teleport to the lands of Yathwatch. I can teleport to Trees and Home. So I need one either way down here at Necromancer's Grave or over here for a teleport. Because as goofy as it is, Trees and Home can at least go in a straight line mostly to down there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I have to worry about too much. This area is just out of the fucking way. So I'm going to grab... I think that's the thing that's important. So I'm going to upgrade Death Bridge. Teleportation circle. Garrison archery range. Warehouse. Inn. Supply center. That's all I really care about at all is always the material point income. Built next to a sanctuary, wherever the hell that is. Training grounds. Yeah. Shelter. If you rest here, you don't increase the effect of corruption. Does it cure corruption? I like the idea, though. Energy point income by 4. Yeah, fuck it. Monument. +5 bonus to act twice due to a positive combat morale. There you go. Probably a hospital. Yeah, let's just get another hospital. I'm good with that. All right, back to campaign. Where's our brave fighters? Our brave fighters are having to get over here. Actually, yeah. Just due to the way everything went down, they're going to get there before anything else happens. Crusader Army 6 can join them. Increasing them to 351. And remember, they were already doing a fair amount of damage. Like, I know their numbers are low, but their numbers are just so much better. 21 to 28, 33 to 40. Their minimum is higher than their maximum. So they're basically twice as effective. So we have them operating around 700 skeletons. So they're not bad. I have a Vescivore swarm for an army because they said they would fight with me. That can only mean I'll take the Curiousers out and put the Vescivore swarm in. They are part of Ember's army. Ember's the only one crazy enough to have a swarm running around, I suppose. We will assign them whoever is remaining, and this will allow us to get the other gentleman. There was one more. Not you. You. So we can keep things reduced. This is the semi-normal army. And this is Ember's army. Ember's army's filled with not normal things. So she gets the Hedge Knights, she gets the Demons, she gets the Rangers, Hell Knights, the Signifiers, and the Vescivore Swarm.
Thank you so much.
And Paladins. Swizzle Whizzle. Are any mods being used on this run? No. There are no mods being used. Correction. Yes, but no. I'm not actively doing any mods. However, I do have it disabled most of the time. I do have Toy Box on here to fix things when the game goes buggy. So nothing is essentially changed from the game, but I do technically have one mod installed to troubleshoot when the game freaks out. And the chase of being honest, I will admit that I have Toy Box on here. This commander is garbage. Understandable. Yes. Complete one, get 5 more. All right, so I've compressed our armies down into 3, so at least they're not in the way. Ember's army of weird misfits still exists. Tip of the spear is going forward to attack the enemy. As soon as I exit the screen, the army's going to yell at me. Please, sir, our soldiers need more training. Even though they're all undead and or necromancers, we need more training on them. They don't know how to do push-ups. You see, good sir. I turned that off, right? I think I turned that off before stream. Commander, glad to see you back at the head of the military council. See, I'm head of all the councils for this conversation from like 4 hours ago. I'm the commander. Even if I'm not de jure commander, I am de facto the commander. Glad to see you back at the head. A decision is required. We don't have an army. Yes, we do. We have the strongest army this world has ever seen. They're using sorcery. We have to bolster ourselves with spellcasters. Regil says, why don't we just use monks? Windwag says, use witches. I don't want any spellcasters. All church guards become monks. I don't want any of them. I don't use them. You get recruitment growth of witches. All church guards become witches. This is like so not an upgrade at all. Bards. So my choices are, mind you, my primary army consists of zombies, skeleton archers. No matter what, we have church guards. Apparently, I didn't know this. We have the ability to recruit church guards. And I can either make the church guards become celibate, make the church guards become heretics, or make the church guards become fuckboys. Why don't we just leave the church alone? If I'm going to do it, I'm going to make them be witches. Just because I don't care about monks and or bards. We'll just do witches. Spells, curses, and evil charms. Okay. That was a dumb upgrade. I stayed here for that. I waited for that upgrade. That just happened. That just happened to us, folks. We waited for that. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, question. Can I move these guys around? All right. I am position 1. Val is position 2. Position 3 is Kestaglier. Position 4... No. Position 4 is her. Position 5 is her. Position 6 is him. That should fix what's happening down here. Actually, the regular order is her, her, her. Okay, hold on. Let me fix the order then. I'll put this in the same order, but with me back where I belong. There we go. Now, that one thing's being built. It's not built yet. What I can do, though, is go to, I think, the lands of Yathwatch? No, Treasonhome. If I teleport to Treasonhome, which I cannot remember where that is, Treasonhome, I can go to the core of the riddle and solve the last puzzle. So we got the dominoes. So we're gonna teleport to Treasonhome and go get this damn puzzle out of the way. So for those of you who get enjoyment out of watching me, you know, get salty,
Focus on
you're in
the
for a
goal.
treat. Because we actually have 2 puzzles to do. This is for the last puzzle for a clue. Then we have to figure out how to translate everything into liters. We have to translate geometry into liters, like how many squares per square liter, that sort of thing. Which one of these have I not done? I have not done this puzzle. All right. Going off the rules of last time, the order of the squares does not matter. Just that there are squares. Why do I get the feeling that despite it having the least clues, this is going to be the most obnoxious? Like, this was not set up to make me happy. This is going to be some convoluted mess, isn't it? All right, I want my party to go stand out there. Just go away.
Does anyone require
Let the Lich
my
solve
counsel?
this. All right, bright side. We know what has to go there. We know what has to go there. There's only one possible solution. It has to be square. Now, how many squares do we have? I see 1 square, HH, 2 square, 3 square. Only 3 possibilities there. That's not bad.
Keep your calm.
Triple dot over here is 1, 2, 3. Only 3 possibilities. Also not bad. Now, if this triple dot has to connect to an H, a square, or a H, a square, or a weird 7. Triple dot to an H, a square, or a weird 7. I'm seeing a weird 7, a square, and a regular 7. Now that's good. If we can only be a triple dot to a weird 7 or a triple dot to a square, that means this has to be a square or a weird 7 because there's no H. Square or a weird 7. So this has to be a weird 7 to a weird 7 or a weird 7 to a square. That's a weird 7 to a 7. Wait, hold on. Weird 7 to weird 7, not weird 7 to 7. Weird 7 to weird 7, or weird 7 to a square. All right, unfortunately, those were all possible. I was hoping to, narrow it down to not have so much to deal with. The game made me look a fool. Okay, conversely, on this side,
There are many roads to success.
it has to be a square to a square weird 7 or an H. All right, so on this side, Weird 7, not 7. So you're out. Square to a square, that was possible. Or a square to an H. That is also possible. There's only so many possible combinations. Of those two, which I've already forgotten, square to a square or square to an H, it would have to end with a 7. I'm assuming all three of these need to be 7 because there's only one there. So I need a 7, a weird 7 to an H, or a weird 7 to a square. Seeing a weird 7 to a square, and a weird 7 to an H. Fuck me. Did they do that on purpose? There is no freaking narrowing of options here. One of these has one of these has the other. You bastards. And then who knows what the fuck is going on here, and these are just all nonsense. So you might as well just guess. See if you got it right. All right. 3 dot to something. 3 dot to square. Meaning this is a square to a 7. Doesn't exist. It's like literally the one thing I can't do. Am I stupid? No, square to a weird 7. It's right here.
I will guide.
Okay. Now what? It has to be a 3 dot to something that leads to a weird 7 again. A 3 dot to something that leads to a weird 7. What did they share? A 3 dot to something that leads to a weird 7. I got a 7 that leads to a weird 7. There's a 3 dot. Idiot, that's in the wrong position. 3 dot to a 7. 7 leads to weird 7. Yes. It's upside down, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So this has to be a 7 to a square. Swear to God, if I get this one puzzle, like, almost hole in one, I'm going to lose my damn mind. All right, that leaves me a square. Square to H or square to square, because I need the weird 7. H or square to weird 7. H to weird 7. H, no. H to weird 7. This is going too easy.
Watch out for trouble.
You only have one option, but the other way could be a different option. This is also an option. This is... There's no fucking way I hold and won this. There's no fucking way. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, no, hold on. Let me get that one back. I know what I did wrong. Fuck, what is left? I have this. I've used one of these in the wrong slot. Because this one had 2 before, and then... All right, hold on. Let me take that back. I can solve this. I just made a boo-boo. You're square to square. You are also square to square. Let's treat you as a square to square. Wait, how did I have 2 options before? And now I don't. Fuck. Maybe I didn't get this hole in one. I knew it was too easy. I knew it. I knew my life was just way too damn easy. All right, what did I get it down to? Am I just not missing the slab? All right, I'm gonna eat this one first, so I can see what the hell I have left. All right, this is a 3 dot to a square, and I'm left with a weird 7 to a weird 7. Where would weird 7 to a weird 7 fit in this entire puzzle? That would never fit. That's what I'm left with is a weird 7 to a weird 7? I had hope. The hope is dashed. This entire puzzle's dumb too. That has to be a square. This has to be the weird 7. Over here has to be this. Where else the fuck are you going to fit 2 weird 7s? It doesn't begin to make sense otherwise. None of it. I mean, actually, no. How does everything fit except for one thing, as usual? All right, let's tear everything up. Actually, no. Before I tear everything up, I'm going to take a picture. I want to see how close I am to the actual answer. Maybe the whole thing's just inverted because these could have been mirrored. That's possible. I might just have the whole thing backwards. Even though it being backwards wouldn't really fix much of anything. All right, I'm going to take a pic. Boop. Because I'm about to tear up this entire damn board. Hitting space does not acknowledge, it pauses the game in the background. Cool. This double-sided click thing is still the bane of my existence. Just as long as we were all aware of that. So, I nearly had it, assuming this side was square. But what if that side was not square? What if the other side was square? Can I get a weird 7, double 7 in the middle, which is where I think this would need to be. So, let's assume not square, over here is square. Square to a 7. Or sorry, double square? Double square, one of my options? Yes. Let's assume this is a double square. So over here can be a square to a 7. Square to a weird 7, my bad. And then that means... No, this would have to be a square to a weird 7. Hold on. That has to be a square to a weird 7, so I can have a 7, the double 7 here. There's only one square to a 7. That can't be where the double 7 goes. So I need a weird, because it was a double weird 7. In order to put a double weird 7 there, that would have to be there, meaning it's automatically not there. And I'm assuming the opposite thing would also be true. But we do need 7s to be in a row. Or not in a row, but we do need... Oh, I just noticed that. There needs to be a weird 7 up here somewhere. If that is a 3 dot, then could it be a 3 dot to a 7? Is there a 3 dot to a weird 7? All right, let's do that. Motherfucker, it's backwards. 3 dot to a weird 7. Meaning this is a double 7. Let's work off of that somehow being true. It's the only way I could think of to make that work. Because this still needs to be something that a dot and a 3 need to both agree on some third step. A dot and a 3. This dot says it can be a square. This dot says it can be a 7. Is there a square to a 7? There is a square to a 7. So I need a 7 to a weird 7. Not bad. That's not bad. Nothing taking my H slot? I have 2 square slots. Square to triple dot. Okay, how about this? Square to H. Square to triple dot. Triple dot to something else? For fuck's sake. I hate my life.
Focus on the goal.
So if you're the triple dot, what am I left with this time? All right, I'm going to eat this one real quick. What am I left with? Hold on. What is being used here? Square to 7. So what is left is also a square to 7. No, it's a H to 7. Where would H go in this list? Hold on. Weird 7. There was never 7s in this row. What the fuck am I talking about? This entire thing was wrong from the beginning. None of this made any sense. Okay. Nope. That one's on me. I violated like all the rules. I don't know. I went crazy somewhere in there. Burn it with fire. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think we should start a petition where we have people see who can take what shift to just slowly at regular times. You know, we'll roll a 1D, 1D 1000 to see how much time goes between each one. And every time there's a new person, they roll. And when it's your turn and your time is up, you just yeet a domino at the person who came up with this puzzle.
Keep your calm.
All right, so I did that, admittedly, completely wrong. I think the premise was right, but the execution was garbage. So if I did that over here, weird 7 to weird 7. Weird 7 to weird 7. Where are you? This would have to be weird 7 to square. Like so. Now that means this cannot be a weird 7 to weird 7. So this has to be a weird 7 to a square, which I just ate, or a weird 7 to an H. If we do weird 7 to an H, like so, that means this has to be an H to a 3 dot, which does not exist, meaning this thing here cannot be a 7 to an H. Cannot be. So it has to be a weird 7 to a square, but we already took that. So if we've already taken that, then that means over there it has to be wrong. Yeah, it's all fruit of a poison tree. That can't be right. It's not possible for that to be the right answer. Meaning the weird 7s are here. So this weird 7 needs to be a 3 dot. A weird 7 to a 3 dot. This weird 7 needs to be to a square. Solve from the inside going out. Weird 7s match that. Problem is I'm going to need a square over there or a square over here. 3 dot to a square? I only have one 3 dot to a square.
To success.
A 3 dot to a weird 7. No, a 3 dot to a 7 would not work. So this can't work because they violate each other's principles. One of these needs to be the connector for the other one. They can't both be like this. There's only one thing to connect to set up this combo or that combo. I don't have a square to set this up. Because how many weird 7s do I even have left? A weird 7 to a 7 doesn't work. A weird 7 to a square. That's it. I don't even have enough weird 7s left. They can't all be up here. They have to be down. This one probably needs to be down. I need a weird 7 to a square just to fill up that. So you have to be in the lower right corner. It's the only way this works. You would have to be down here. Weird 7 to a square. I've lost you. Where are you, you stupid bastard? That has to be there. That means that this can't be right. This can't be a dual 7.
I will guide.
That can't be the dual 7. It implies this is the dual 7. Even though we had this earlier, maybe it's right and I just went crazy in the middle. Wait, no, this can't be the square. There is no double square. No, there is a double square. Okay. Double square. Square has to do something. That something has to go to 7. I also need a weird 7 to a tridot. Weird 7 to a tridot. Alright, tridot and square both have to connect to something in the middle. Weird 7 square that has to be an H. I need a tridot to an H. No such thing. So that doesn't work either. How many H's do I have? Hold on. Is that my... I just realized that. Is that my issue? How many H's are in this fucking puzzle? H to a weird 7. So that could go here. H to a square. H to a regular 7. H to a tridot. Watch this. I genuinely think I just solved the issue. That's backwards.
Watch out
Why
for
are you
trouble.
backwards? Don't be backwards. I need an H to my weird 7 back. All right, I'm gonna get rid of everything else. You're still backwards. Stop being fucking backwards. H to a weird 7. I swear, if you be backwards one more time, I've clicked on both sides. Stop switching on me. Or stop not switching on me. All right. Taking that as the God's honest truth. Right? It's going to be an H here and an H here. This H has to be an H to squares. This has to be an H to a tridot. Why am I walking so slow? H to a tridot. Doesn't exist. You can't do it. So nothing can be in the middle. Let's do a puzzle where none of the pieces fit. Oh my God. Damn it. I need a weird 7 that goes to something. And that something has to have both. Oh, let me put it this way. Weird 7, tridot, and square have to share a piece that they all have a similar connection to, because that piece is going to be right here. Square has to have something that has to have one of these that connects to a 7, as does tridot. So tridot and square. Tridot and square both need a piece that also is shared with a weird 7. So what piece do all three of these have that is shared? I'm just going to drag them all down real quick. Square. That's a square. That's a tridot. That's a tridot. That's a square. That's a square and a tridot. Thank you. Thank you for resetting everything, game. Thank you. Thank you. I was just saying to myself, please interrupt everything I'm doing and just throw everything wherever you want. You know what? Tonight, while I'm sleeping, why don't you just break through my window and just start fucking spraying water everywhere? I hate sleeping. All right. You are neither. You are nothing. Actually, no. You are a weird 7. Damn it. All right. Square, tridot, and the weird 7 need to all have... There needs to be a piece. Like, we have to go square to something, tridot to something, 7 to something. Square to H. Square to 3 dot. And I don't think that they can be to each other. Square to regular 7. Can't be a regular 7. Can't be an H either. I just thought of that. Can't be an H. Has to be one of those original 3 things. It's got to be a weird 7. You can't have a Oh, wait, no, it can be an H. Hold on. Is H my key? Fuck it. Reset. Stop resetting. Let's assume it's H real quick. Because otherwise I'm going to lose my mind if I don't make any progress. Square to H. I feel like I've done this before. Square to H. Tridot to H. Whatever the reward of this puzzle is not going to be worth it. Let's just address that. First of all, there is no tridot to H, so it can't be H here. How many tridots? Tridot to 7. And that's not a tridot. So, tridot to 7. Tridot to weird 7. Tridot to square. And that's it. Everything we're doing, those are the only 3 tridots in the entire puzzle. And they have to be right here. 1, 2, and then the 3rd up there. So, if nothing else, we know that this is that puzzle, right? As stupid as this sounds, we know that no matter what, I don't even know if this is the right piece, but this is the configuration of these tridots. Swear to God, if you don't go down correctly. Why? Why do you fucking hate me? Tridot on the bottom then. You're not a fucking tridot. Tridot on bottom. Let's assume that's right. The only thing that can connect to it is that. I'm going to pick you up. And then that means up here that is the only place that goes. That could be right, and these two could be what needs to be flipped. To be fair. So, do we have a square? Because that's what would need to be here, is a square. We do. We do have a square, meaning this needs to be a square to a weird 7. There is a square to a weird 7. Nope, this is already wrong. I can tell you why. There's not enough squares. This requires 5 squares. We don't have that many squares. Oh, wait. No, we do. But that 7 isn't one of those 3 symbols. It could be. These two could be switched. It can't be switched. They literally can't be, because then that'd be a wrong 7 again. Like, that was the only place that could go in this configuration. So, what this implies is that's not right. These two are, like, that is not the orientation they can be in. So take everything back out. I need a button to exit this menu. Like, if you're going to have fucking puzzles where I have to go into and out of these puzzles real fast, don't make us have to click everything slowly. All right. Now, let's put the other tridot there. No, that's the same fucking one. Meaning you're a tridot to a square. Square allowed over here, square is allowed over there. Meaning this is going to be a weird 7 to a weird 7. Meaning this needs to be a square to a weird 7. Hold on. Weird 7 to weird 7. I feel like we did this before and it definitely did not fucking work. Weird 7 to a square. And then square to a square or square to an H. It cannot be a square to an H. It's got to be a square to a square. Ah, problem. That square to the 7 would have been needed down here. Doesn't matter what I put here. So this kind of needs to be a square to a square. Because that's just to a regular 7. Even if I switch that for that, the 8 should be down here. So that's not the orientation either. Meaning this needs to be one of these two. There's only so many possible configurations of that build. Just let me pick them up. What do you want me to click? I clicked everything up here. Fuck, give me the piece. All right, hold on before I move. The tridot to the weird 7. Tridot to regular 7. It literally can't be. Or no, that can't be the tridot to the weird 7. Meaning, if that is how this works, nope, it literally can't be. No, we knew where that was. Tridot to the weird 7 has to be on top. There was only these two possibilities. If this has to be a tridot, and one of them's a tridot to a regular 7, either this would be the regular 7, which wouldn't work, or that would be the regular 7, forcing that to be a regular 7, which also would not work. So this the tridot to a 7 has to be the one sticking up in the middle of nowhere. So somehow between those two configurations that we had, this is the tridot or the other one's a tridot. One of those two has to be the fucking answer. And neither of them worked. Like that's not even... I've misread a rule. That is, something has gone terribly wrong somewhere. Can you please put the tridot down? Oh my fucking lord. Yeah, because that tridot says you have to be there. This piece cannot be that piece, and it cannot be that piece. So it has to be this way or inverted. That's it. You have no other solutions. Problem. Let's go with that as it is. This needs to be a square to a weird 7. Meaning, this is where my problem is. I only have how many H blocks? Because now I don't have them over here. There's only 1, 2, 3 H blocks. I'm about to use 1, meaning I'd have 2 here. I would need 3. So that cannot be the square. That's what I mean, square, not H blocks. This piece here cannot be the square. It would not work. This has to be the square. By the process of elimination, you have to be the square. You have to be the other piece. Something is wrong with this. I'm going to lose my damn mind. Because there's just not enough squares to do the dual set up here and it not connect to that. It does not fit. So you have to be the dual weird 7s. There's just, how else are you going to do that? You have to have a weird 7 there, you have to have a weird 7 down here. So this has to be a square to a 7. I swear to God.
Focus
Meaning
on
this
the
needs to be a
road.
square to a square. You can't be a square to a 7. This has to be a square to a 7. You're not the square to a 7. You have to be a square to an H, and a square to an H is also not a viable answer. The fuck? There's no other way. Where the fuck is the logic wrong? That cannot be down. I can't have a 7 there, and I can't have a 7 there. That does not fucking work. It doesn't work. I can't have the square be over here because that drags 2 pieces with it to fill up that and that. That would normally kind of work. If I had those 2 pieces there, for that to be there would require 1, 2. I need 3 over here that are squares. I need 3 square pieces over here no matter what. I can only drag 1 other square piece.
Watch out for trouble.
Let me take this out. I need to have 2 square pieces for this to work any other way. Are there 2 square pieces? There's an H, there's a square. So how does this work? Like, I am applying the most amount of logic I've done to one of these puzzles. What the fuck is wrong with this? If this is moved, it has to drag 2 with. Boom, boom, 2 gone. This needs 3 to be able to work. So that has to be there. Meaning something is wrong with this. If there's a square there, there needs to be a 7 there. So this cannot be what is flawed. That is a diamond requiring a double diamond there. So these 2 could be wrong. You could say that one of these is in the wrong position. But neither of them are a square with a viable alternative. Do I have another double square? No, square to H. I've lost the other square. Square to 7. Neither one of those. Oh, square to H does. I've gotten so fucking confused. I've probably been right the whole time, and I thought H wasn't one of the 3 allowed ones. Oh my fucking lord, I hate these maps. This has to be an H to a 7. You have to be an H to the regular 7. Swear to God, this last piece doesn't fit. I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking... Oh my God, thank you. This is stupid.
Keep your calm.
Whatever is the reward for this is not going to be...
Concentrate.
I'm just preparing for the sadness. I'm preparing for the failure. Whatever is the reward for all this, my keyboard's not working. Everything that happened in the middle of that, I lost my keyboard. I went in and out of a menu too many damn times. Fantastic. Save game. Fuck puzzles. Click menu, load game. Can I load the game correct, or do I have to exit the entire game? Because all those menus made my keyboard not work. Like, it's stuck in menu mode, so the keyboard's not doing anything.
I'm up for an adventure. I need to concentrate.
Some of them work. But, like, I can't grab the party. All right. Technical difficulty, be right back. Tabbing the game out usually works for me to fix that. I hate those puzzles so much. I cannot begin to describe how much I hate those fucking puzzles. What are you doing? Why are you saying blue? Just update. I'm just going to click play again. I don't know why. There you go. As soon as you click the play, it says, oh, we're not updating anymore. Are you launching? We were unable to sync. Just go with what you have locally. Holy fuck. The whole system was so screwed. The puzzles have confused Steam. Seems like, are you still in a puzzle? I don't know. Here's the thing. That's leading to the liquid puzzle, which I can't even begin to explain that one. Did I or did I not call it fuck puzzles? Where's saved from bug? Did the game recognize that it bugged out and... It's the game's way of apologizing. We're sorry. We'll save for you. Come on in. What's in here? Anything to percept? Anything worth all of that pain? Elven notes, a diamond, and a mace that no one's going to use. Heavy mace, grasp of devotion, +5 holy. Whenever the wielder's +5 holy mace lands a killing blow, their next spell becomes extended. So not that good.
Watch out for trouble.
It's for like some battle cleric. And now we get to lose our mind trying to figure out what this means. Like, I feel like I'm trying to solve the, that stone in Egypt that had the 3 different languages. I'm forgetting what it's called right now. I feel like I'm trying to solve that stupid thing without any context when I get to this one now. Because what does this even mean? There's no paper that explains, like, the beginning of an idea of how you translate these weird symbols to 1/3, 2/3, or 3/3. Solve for Cthulhu XX. All right, everyone get out of the damn way again.
Keep your wits about you.
Because these parts don't match those at all. So, like, and they lie. By everything that we just learned, these clues already fucking lie. This says, oh, look. They're squares. This says they have to be H's. These don't even agree with those over there. No, do they? They don't even agree. H7, H3 dot. So all the clues we just got don't even work. Nothing that we just did to get clues for this make any fucking sense. It already just shit itself. And over there it says it's a weird 7. When down here it says it's 7. What the fuck are you talking about?
There are many roads to success.
I swear. Give me one of those moral quandary things. Like, you're in a room, you ain't getting punished. One of those moral questions.
I will guide.
Me and the person who came up with this puzzle are not going to be friends. Or me and the person who didn't put in the item where you, like, they translate some of it. are not going to be friends. Makes no fucking sense.
Focus on the goal.
All right. There's got to be a way to start trying to translate this nonsense. Weird 7, or no, 7 to 7. So this is the row of 7s, but it's not, it's a weird 7. When does a 7 become not a 7? Even this one, for that row. They couldn't be bothered to line these up correctly, by the way. Even for this row going here, we have weird 7 7s, so they line up. 7's gotta mean something. Like I said, we already figured this out. There's not enough fucking symbols in a day to explain this. 1, 2, 1, it's gotta be dots, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gotta be a dot counting problem. Somehow. Now this has no dot, 1 dot, no dot, 1 dot for 3 dots. However, there is a dot there. So no dot, 1 dot, no dots, 1 dot. But this says that that needs to be a dot. So if it's all a dot, give me 2/3? Something correlates to this at the end. I have no fucking clue how to translate that symbol. At the end, it's a double dot. So this is 2/3. Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm onto something. Then it randomly needs a dot at the end. No dots, dot, no dot, dot. So this needs to be a dot. However, from the other end, we see that needs a dot. It's all just 1 dot through. So this is 2/3. This has to be at least 1/3. And it says it needs 3 dots. 1 dot, nothing, 3 dots. Where the fuck do you get 3 dots? 1 dot. This would have to be either this is full or it's not. Or it doesn't need to be in order. I'm freaking out about the order again, and it doesn't need to be in order. 3 dots can be together. We need a blank, a 1 dot, and then 3 dots.
Watch out for trouble.
So you're a fool? This is the dumbest fucking shit. We already have a blank accounted for. I need a 1 dot, so this has to be 2/3 full. But that only shows 1 dot. That's only a 1 dot, right? No, I mean, technically it could be a 2 as long as it's connected. So that could be a 1/3. That could be a 1/3. All right, 2/3. Oh, wait, no, hold on. This row. A lot of dots. Actually, nope. That right there just made me not understand this at all again. 3 separate dots. You couldn't even do it as 3/3. No matter how you read the dot system, that does not compute. You have only 4 possibilities with 4 dots. So if I read 4 things equaling the amount of dots, then this can't be right, like, at all. It's not a measure, it's a measure of total. So this has 4 dots through the row. Each and every one of these, one way or another, needs a dot. So you have to be full. You can be 1, 2, or 3, but we'll get to that later. You have to be full just to make that row correct. If each and every one is to be counted separate, this one is backwards all of a sudden, so that has to be full. And again, not sure about what's going on there. But that does not convey with this. 1 dot. Yeah, Rosetta Stone. Why would you make the entirety of all these puzzles be some weird bullshit dominoes game and at the very end convert it to thirds? Hold on. What is this map? Is there like a clue for dots to liquids? Hold on. What the hell is this map? Heart of Mystery. I'm going to say Heart of Mystery, dots to liquids. Just give me a clue. I don't need an answer. I need something to work off of. Heart of Mystery, dots to liquids. Watch, no one's gonna even bother to type this in. No one will have any fucking clue. Okay, give me a clue. I don't care about what the dots mean. How do you translate dot to liquid? How do you translate dot to liquid? There's no fucking clue. This does not work. All right. Some of you guys in chat have done this. Don't give me the answer. Just what the fuck did the symbols mean? Nothing in this entire game has explained liquids insofar. I've still got a bugged piece. I still don't even know what's going on with the bugged piece. The slab with red symbol. Am I supposed to be able to put that down on one of these? I just noticed. I started that. Is one of these a slab with red symbol? No, of course not. That'd have been way too easy. So I've also got a bugged one, and that doesn't make sense. Is this supposed to be a count of thirds? What is the one with the least options? You have 2. All right. What do you say? 1 dot. So this would be empty, but it can't be empty because this one needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 dots. Bro, I didn't care. I looked up the answer and then went along with my life. Okay. Because that one's 5. How many dots are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, fine. Fuck it. What is this place called again? The Heart of Mystery? This map? Heart of Mystery. Give me the beginning of a picture to work with. I'm good at backwards tearing something, like understanding what it is from what it is. The missile knows where it is by knowing where it isn't. Hold on. 2/3, 1/3. All right, let's go with that. Left side. 2/3, 1/3. All right, give me something to figure that out from 2/3, 1/3. That's apparently part of the answer. So, 1 dot, 1 dot. That makes sense to me. This has 1, 2, 1 dot. That would be the 1 dot over here. So sevens, the weird sevens do correlate somehow to an individual dot without something behind it. The regular 7 must somehow correlate to 2 in a row. But then, okay, how about this? Can anyone explain Heart of Mystery? Not answer. I don't know who came up with the answer. Can anyone explain Heart of Mystery? I don't want the answer. Explain. Because I still don't understand it. Even with 2 in. Okay, no. I don't want the big puzzles. Okay, whoever that was, they couldn't explain it. Problem is, if anyone talks about Heart of Mystery, they're talking about the quest, not this last part of the map. And or they're just like, here's a picture. All right, someone said the container puzzle. The previous puzzles that glean the outer tiles indicate what can be in a given row. There's no indication how this is supposed to be solved. I had a glance at the screenshot solution without memorizing it and could not identify a pattern. I expect the lack of response from others means that nobody else knows what the context clues to solve this are either. Someone said the last one should be the hardest. If you've ever tried an IQ test, you know that there are patterns that are hard and for even the smartest minds to find. Owlcat's good at puzzles. No, the fuck they aren't. You're missing the point. There are zero guidelines about how it is solved. And the solution was data mined. It looks like there's some hints missing for the last puzzle. The dialogue with the apparition after the fight. Oh, apparently there's going to be a fight. Thank you. I don't know why people can't just address the fucking puzzle. All right, there are a few hints. Go back through each of the 4 portals and look at the row of tiles closest to the portal. You might notice something interesting. Go back through each of the portals and look at the tile that is closest to the portal. I just thought this was a shortcut, but okay, maybe I should have realized that the clues weren't even in the right room, because these clues are here for no fucking reason. Go back through each of the 4 portals and look at the row of tiles closest to the portal. You might notice something interesting. The row of tiles closest to the portal. Three, 1, 3, nothing, 1? The fuck are you talking about? 3, 1, nothing, 1, nothing. That does not correlate to anything here. I could not even begin, like, even if I did it as a 3, it would be 2 there and they start from the dot. And you couldn't do nothing and then... No, okay, so that hint's utter trash. That literally made no fucking sense. The aforementioned row of tiles match up with the empty ones back in the main room. Oh, they don't? Draw yourself a diagram of the central grid with the corresponding dominoes from the previous hint. What are you talking? It's simpler than you think. You didn't say anything that made any sense. None of that correlates to words. This dude's got to be trolling. None of that correlated to words. Dude, if the blue smells like lemon, then you know you've got a red. The solution to this puzzle comes from Ninio's quest. Why the fuck doesn't it just say something about Ninio's quest? So you're not supposed to be able to do this until you do Ninio's quest. All right, I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving then. If this puzzle is essentially designed to be impossible unless you do Ninio's quest, I don't know why no one else is calling that out, but I'll take your word for it. If this puzzle is supposed to be impossible without Ninio's quest, there needs to be a comment or something being like, only a fox girl could figure this out. This is a puzzle only for kitsunes. We said that this was with this. That's fucking dumb. Yeah, you could. No.
I will guide.
No. You don't have a puzzle by itself and be like, oh no, this is clearly somehow just completely related to another one without saying that there's a correlation. It is for you, Hellfire. I did this for you. You better not be lying to me. You better not be lying to me. I took the ban for you. No, I'm joking. Okay. So then, but the problem is I put in 2 masks in her quest. I only have a 3rd mask. So where's the side area where you get the last mask? Didn't I? What? Is that supposed to be the correlation? Up top in Ninio's. Or whatever. It says it'll answer all the questions of the universe. Secrets of the creation. What is the point of knowing all the secrets of the universe? Is that how they correlate these two quests together? They're not even in the same fucking cubicle. The little fucking sub thing. All right, where is Ninio's freaking... Oh my god, I gotta go back to Dresden, don't I? I mean, essentially just wait a day, I suppose. I don't even know what would be closer. Just go. Just go. Fuck it. I've lost will for these puzzles. Can I move? I can move. When I can move, you can die. Oh, because that was a summon one. I was like, what's going on? I don't know why there was a double siege of 7. Stop summoning shit. I'm just going to kill you anyways. Is there enemies down here to kill? Yeah, I might as well just keep going. Who's that blue dude? Oh, that's me, isn't it? "14 hours on this." All right, let's just walk. Even if I get fatigued, I'll be back in town, so it won't matter. We'll trade out for Ninio to bring her along to do something with learning what water is. And whoever this dude is talking about some clues. His clues are nonsense. And use special abilities. I thought something was a day out. I'm an idiot. I didn't need to be here. I could have already just gone to sleep and then headed back out.
You shouldn't be angry that you're a tiefling. Tieflings are made when a human and a demon love each other so much that they become a mommy and a dad.
I don't need the birds and the bees from Ember.
I don't know what the deal was with Granny and old Granddaddy, some creepy ritual or pure animal lust, yuck, or whatever those cultists call it, but I could tell you now there was no love or talk of mommies and daddies.
I can tell you. All right, let's bring Ninio. So who am I not bringing to bring Ninio? Ember? I need her in case I need to lockpick something. I need him for healing. He's now a major source of damage. No, I could just not bring him for a go. Come on, Ninio. Ember gives you the birds and the bees now in 1080p. The most terrifying thing one can imagine. All right, so we got to get... Where is her? She's at the Nameless Ruins. Take 1 day and 7... Oh, it's not like I can do anything else. Let's go. I don't have a teleporter down there. Wait, hold on. It's been a... I'll say it's the next day. We can move again. You. How do I get to you? I don't think I know how to get to you. There's no demons down here. I gotta get to them. Hold on. I want to see if this connects. I feel like this should. I can't see because of their fucking names. There's a path here that just seems to kind of end. So we'll have to kill those demons. We'll go down here first. All right, and then we'll just continue walking. The adventure begins. Oh, are we tired after walking for an entire day? I'm surprised. Let's see what the Crusade wants from me. There's an event threatened. The spies have reported that the enemy is preparing a series of attempts on the officers' lives. The generals are asking you to take precautions to protect them. Guard the officers both during battles and in between them. Gives me military experience points, which could be useful. Give the officers the same living conditions as regular soldiers. Deducts morale by 40. Bring the dead officers back with necromancy. All units gain fearless. All units gain plus 20 bonus to combat morale. There you go. Problem solved. Life and death matter not, for the assassinated officers are brought back by the commanders, loyal and dead. The lesson was taught the soldiers not to fear death. What's the point if your service just continues anyways? I like that. That was pretty... What do you mean you're gonna die? No one dies. Get up. All right, we must rest. I perform some calculations. Not gonna predict the probability your sermons will be successful. Current probability is 0.01%. Talking to Ember. That's good. I thought you were going to tell me I had no chance at all. She is like way too cheerful. 0.01%. I didn't know I was so good. Yes. All right, let's get up in here. What the fuck just happened? Where are you? Where the fuck is that? Why are you telling me that now? Where's this army? Why is there a demon behind me? Is it because I headed here? Oh my fuck. Are you shitting me? Where did this mother... Are you the witches? Yeah, you are. Go. It is scripted. What? You don't have Greybor anymore? What happened? Greybor? I got rid of his ass. Greybor's garbage. They don't advance. All right, cool. Me and Greybor have a little thing called I fucking hate him and everything he stands for. It is just a blockade. Okay. Did that do anything? Yeah, it did some. I think we can just kill the rest. Did you throw Greyboar in a volcano yet, by the way? That's where he belongs. But no, seriously, for the first time ever in any RPG, I literally went to Greyboar and I said, leave my party. I never want to see you again. So I did that for no reason. That didn't... They were at a dead end. Okay. Well, hold on. Waste my once every 2 week ability just to clear out whatever's going on here. All right, complete that part of the quest. Other day, helped the blockade reinforcements. Commander's troops were ambushed by someone's forces. The route to Dresden has been cut off by his army. What? Okay, it's gonna give me a series of 6 difficulty fights. I'm burning. Is Greyboar like this game's Animan? I don't know who Animan is. The errand is complete. What even was that errand? So confused. Okay, let's walk back down to the people whose ass we're trying to kick. Baldur's Gate 2. You played Baldur's Gate 2, right? Dude, from so far ago. I can't remember the name of people in games I played 4 days ago. You expect to remember everyone's name in Baldur's Gate 2? Are you high, good sir? Why do I have a new Crusader army? Who are you idiots? Oh my god, just go up there and join Ember's army. Get out of my way. Fucking Yamcha. He was a fighter cleric that just lies all the time. It's the only romanceable option for me of female characters. I never played it as a female character. All right, you join the main army so that they can get 60 more archers. You're missing out on Anoyman. Good. From the way you've described him, I think I'm doing good. Attachment of Crusaders. Not rescued, they will die. You got cut off. You killed him. You did it. Was that supposed to happen in chapter 3? You did it. It's like Luca with her, oh, my best weapon has a chance to do 1 damage. Wow, but with none of the upsides. It's time for bed. Take one of my kids back to the Pestilence Pits tomorrow. Pestilence Pits? Kindergarten? The hell's a Pestilence Pit? Yeah, school. Okay. Why do I have haste for like a day, but no one else does? All right, which ones have I not done? There you go.
Watch out for trouble.
So what's left? I am the unknown. I scare cowards to reveal my secrets to the brave. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. What the? Okay, so I don't even have all. Yeah, I was right. I've only found 2 of the masks. There's nothing left in the map, though. All right, circle mask. Darkness mask.
Keep your calm.
Summit mask. Whatever the fuck is over here, I'm missing this mask. So yeah, there's not even reason to be here. So the other puzzle I just can't do until I find a map. Why don't they just say that? Why don't they just be like, okay, you don't have... Like the dominoes, you go to click it and you're like, oh, whatever. It should have just been like, we're not gonna let you try to do the liquid water tank puzzle until you found all the masks. Got to get citizenship just so I can run against these fucks in local government. That's a nice... That is a nice motivation right there. I'll give you that.
There are many roads to success.
So, there's no side area left, though. Oh, yeah, the Spinner of Nightmare's Den. I never did that. That's where I gotta go. It'll only take me 3 days and 7 hours. I think Treason Home's closer. It took off about 2 days. I'll take it. Oh, wait, no! Fuck! I'm still stuck with Idiot. Let's go back to Dresden. I'm not going to do a legit fight with an under-leveled, under-geared, under-strategized Ninio. It's not happening. That's how you die. That's how Ninio gets squished as like a level 7 or whatever she is. And I've not been paying attention to any of her stuff the entire time. Huh? We studied them. Oh no, we are studying them. Undead advisor. An undead advisor from the ziggurat wants to talk to you. Cleanse the spirit. Make an attack roll for a crit. Automatically succeeds. Automatically succeeds. Now, do I have that item or do I have to make that item? I never remember how this works. Well, what am I supposed to do other than have her die? Oh, I can teleport to Deathbridge now. Let's go to Dresden. Enter Dresden. Get the one thing over with. I genuinely had relatively high hopes that I would be able to get this definitively done within today's stream, but I don't think it's going to happen. Far more opposing to Mortal Eyes than to mine. After we crushed the Church of Pharasma, I started hearing rumors some necromancers began worshipping you as a deity. Oh, it's Zacharias again. All right. They're even building idols in the hope you'll hear their prayers and grant them a piece of your power to become a lich. I think technically, by lore, aren't I a demigod right now? Under the mythic thing. One of them was you became like a demigod. Well, this sounds like an imitation of the cult established in Tar Baphon. You may find a use for such zealous disciples. Because I have a domain. You can use this cult by turning it into your court. What form should a society take? A secretive circle of thinkers, necromancers, and magic users? Like the Whispering Way? Perhaps an order of grave knight zealots who will kill in your name like the Knights of Geb kill for their harlot queen? Or do you prefer the aesthetics of Assyrian? You will claim yourself a fair and sign yourself a priest who will punish anyone who dares speak your name without their blessing. Thinkers and magicians. Would armies get a replenishment of liches equal to the value of killed enemies divided by 15,000? So I could start also getting, I guess, now undead magic people that can do magic missile and innervation. I mean, I think I'm pretty good with what I got going on, though. No matter what, I'm going to get one of these, aren't I? Fuck me. Grave Knights are tanks. I don't think I need tanks. Pharaoh will give me cleric. I don't need any of these. I honestly don't want any of these. I'm fine with what I have. Profane healing doesn't even begin to explain what the hell this does. There we go. For free, you can heal someone. Oh boy. Or I can just increase morale by 10. I'm probably gonna, as stupid as it sounds, I'm probably just gonna increase morale by 10. I don't want more undead units running around. I don't need them. The only one of these I might like would be liches, just because I'm a lich with an army of liches. It sounds stupid. And I cast Magic Missile. Deals power times D4 times the amount of units magic damage to target unit. Wow. That's so amazing. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Let's just get britches. All right, I came back to do something. Is something getting done? I don't want to head out and immediately have to come back. There was something getting done. Okay. Let's do Zeorus' spin. So you have chosen death. What was I going to do? Lich, Goofy Cleric, Grave Knight? I don't need any of them. I'm the Lich. Definitely don't want them in my damn army. What did I just get? It was a belt for him, I think. Oh, fuck. He started rocking with the belt, didn't he? If you charge an enemy, they take a penalty to ranged attacks. Ah, he charges, made it easier for him to hit. They hit, makes it easier for him to hit. Makes sense. Pristine Mind says if you do a critical hit, you succeed. I think I might do that. Also, it makes his dex and shit a little higher. Yeah. Cool. I need a better headband. Do I have a headband of Charisma 6? Just so we can have some more health. Athletics and mobility checks. All right, let's head out with our A team to do the 1 level. Go away. Gestaglier, he returns. I think that was the order it's supposed to be in. Are all your companions... No, I barely have any. I have 3 undead companions that I don't use. An old cleric, the idiot Staunton, and some tank dude. And I don't use any of them. I use this guy, though. He's useful. I might as well sleep in Dresden. Everyone's fatigued. Might as well sleep now so I can teleport tomorrow and then walk a day and then sleep again.
I say, Nenio.
The bow lady zombie?
Have you heard that there is a dinosaur
Yeah,
living in the sewers beneath Dresden?
I have. That's her. That's the 3rd one. She's good.
This claim is so popular that every 10th Crusader keeps rushing to tell me of it. Having spent 3 nights in the cesspits of Dresden, I can confidently say that the claim is a baseless rumor and nothing more.
The issue with Bow Lady, she was the cleric, by the way. The issue with Bow Lady is that by the time you get her, she's good. From what I understand her stats, she's not bad. But when you get her, you've already had 2 like major range DPSs. So you're not like shopping for more. This guy was a good dual wielder. He's not good. I think he was decent, but again, I already had Val, so I didn't need him. I'd rather have her if I have him to heal, because while I am what I am, I'm not good at healing my undead people. So if I have him, I might as well have a healing squad. But I could have him to replace Val if I did him up slightly right. I think something was wrong with his setup. I can't remember what it was. And she would be a decent replacement for her. I think she would have weaker treachery. But again, at that point, it's, oh, do you just want to be surrounded by undead people? In which case, if you're surrounded by undead, it's not wholly good for keeping everyone alive. Whereas our heal bot here can keep everyone mostly alive really well. And she's fantastic at treachery. No reason to not bring her. And Val's good at tanking. So I have undead. I just don't see, as stupid as it sounds, now that I am finally fully lich and have a major undead army, I don't want to adventure with him. I don't want to adventure with them. They're not good. They're not as good as I think they could be. All right, where am I going? I got to kill a spider. That's right, I got to spin. Let's go spin the spider. Question. As soon as I get the ability to teleport, would it make sense to teleport to Deathbridge? No, I think at this point we're basically already as close as Deathbridge is. I don't care. Yeah, we have 45 to a 32 DC. I'll see what the next stealth check is. All right, we're going to camp here.
Darren, I can't understand why blood makes some mortals better than
Did you
others.
scold Windowag about
What do
not getting it
person's
before the flesh fell off?
to do with their worth?
No. I'm assuming, like I said, I liked her beginning. Her middle was kind of rocky. And then clearly something went wrong in the programming with the end of her quest, where she developed schizophrenia or some shit and started speaking nonsense.
Not that I'm complaining.
So she kind of lost favor with me. Like in her storyline, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but short of going back and like replaying whatever I needed to replay to fix her storyline, she just started speaking nonsense. It made no sense. Master, I'm evil, but I'm not evil because evil is evil, and I'm so good. Thank you for converting me to good, but fuck anyone from talking to you because I'm definitely maybe evil. I'm corrupt, but how dare you talk to me because I'm not corrupt? The fuck are you talking about? She just started babbling. Poor Ninio never getting used. I'm a wizard. Why would I have another wizard? It's not even that I'm an arcane caster. Very specifically, I'm a wizard. Why would you need two wizards in a team? It doesn't make sense. All right, I don't think any of these are good. Yeah, none of those are good. All right, well, I don't know what we have him on now, but he should be on the next one down. Exotic wares from faraway lands. Protection equipment. I don't need anything.
Watch out for trouble.
There can never be enough wizards. I do recall her yakking about morals as if you're some kind of paladin. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what went wrong in the script or whatever. It bugged out and she just started talking nonsense. One for buffing, one for debuffing the enemy. The problem is I don't need one for debuffing. I have a friendly Baphomet cultist archer. I have her. She's the debuffer. She's a witch. She's a, other than very specific spells, she's a much stronger debuffer. I'm going to assume bad shit will happen soon. What is he doing? What is this? This is enlarge. Come on, cast it. You won't.
Sonic, Boom, F-No.
It's time to act.
I welcome your company.
Calm down.
Fabritium Turino. Amranda Gra. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium.
I think... Does he no longer have a ring of protection on? Someone no longer has a ring of protection on. I think her.
Adayan.
The little people plus her is our new thing.
Adayan.
And then Death Ward on the non-dead people.
Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur.
And finally, Big Boy.
Inimosi Travisi.
You called?
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
All right. Quick save now that we got those all in. Let's see what this map is about. I'm seeing Baphomet cultists, which I'm finding weird. Are they all on drugs? What is going on here? I'm going to guess you're the bad guy. Okay. That's okay. You just sit down, I guess. I'm not going to question that. And nothing back here. I just ran in here for no reason. Do I have to go up here and talk to the creepy lady who decided to sit down? Oh, that's right. You're not a spider. I just keep thinking you are. You're some weird fucking cultist lady who sits off of the chair. Tired of serving Crusade care from some sweet illusions? Let her go. Oh, she's his daughter. Cool. Don't blame him for deceiving you. He doesn't realize he's gone mad. 3 years ago, I decided that I'd had enough of the Pathfinder life. I met like-minded people and joined the Labyrinth of the Mind, a group of Baphomet cultists whose heads Daddy Helor was out to get. They were charmed by the mutability of the mind with ease. Okay. I left a nice note to Daddy, asked him not to look for me, and then I escaped. But he started to chase me. Got in his head that the Spinner of Nightmares, an evil sorcerer, stole his favorite daughter. The only thing I stole from him was his mom's locket, which I took as a keepsake. But I didn't want to kill him, so I erased his memory and hoped that he would finally get lost, but he always comes back. Last time he snuck up on me so well, he almost chopped my head off with a single blow. I was frightened, started to fight him with all my strength, and thought I finally managed to break Daddy. Daddy could heal from the wound, so I hoped the hunt was finally over, but now you've appeared on my doorstep. When will it end? Helor is one of my... He's my merchant, right? No, she's toying with me. So like you comes from me and realizes it's for my benefit to split things, forget out of hand. I suggest a deal. You let me go and I go to the Abyss, never to return to Galarian. However, Daddy Helor won't leave me alone even there. All right, give me something to prove that you're dead. That makes sense to me. I tried twice. I made him think I was dead, planted evidence there. Every time his mental affliction makes him forget that he's already killed me. So I'm going evil. I kind of need to go back lawful, but doing some good might also help. You will kill each other. Kind of wondering if I should just kill her. Under normal... Fuck. I want to just kill her. I do. Helor is an important NPC, though. Have you considered Fish as the answer? Helor is a respect mercenaries guy. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing Helor. But he thinks his daughter's already dead, doesn't he? Talk to your dad. Spinner Nightmares takes off it and gives you a simple gold trinket allowing you to store a lock of hair. You'll remember it. I charmed it. When you were near here, Lord, just open it and I'll appear there. I hope there won't be an ambush waiting. Now, if you please, I'm getting out of here. Then it's not safe anymore. Daddy could send someone else to follow you. Okay. Spinner of Nightmares spell was lost. Check. Failure chance 20 resulted in failure. Did she just die? She has an armor check penalty, and she technically failed her spell. So she's probably dead now.
There are many rules.
She just transported with a fly, and yeah, that happened. So there was no mask here? That was genuinely my... Fuck, I did all the buffs again for no reason. I should just start killing people. This is fucking stupid. Oh my god, where's the last mask? It's got to be in the prison, right? Because it's not is. I don't even know how to get to is. Are you fucking kidding me? Close portal, close portal. Oh, wait, this is the open portal again. How long will it take me to get over there? 1 day, 22 hours. It's going to close by the time I get there. 1 day, 8 hours. Where am I? If I teleported to there, it would, no matter what, save me time. So we'll go to Treason Home. Now, how long does it take to get down there? 1 day, 4 hours. So it saved me about 18 hours. No matter what, it's over a day. Which is not good. All right, where are the people I need to kill? Down here. Traveling merchants here again. He thinks, oh, he didn't even think she was dead. He thinks she's kidnapped. That's right. He wanted me to save her. That's why I said, hey, well, I need you to free her. Do you have anything I want? I don't think he does. This is him having defensive shit. Yeah, none of these are really good. I think we purchased everything we can get that we like from this man. So I think last time we did Hunter's Arsenal, so now that this is Mysterical Spell Thingies.
I will guide.
Kind of thought he'd upgrade his shit at some point. Or upgrade again, I should say. Revolver, I've been rotating his stock. I think whatever he did have new, I must have already gotten it. Because I'm not seeing much of anything. How close can I get? How much time do I have? Can I get this bullshit fight in the next hour? Answer, no. Can I enter a mine and then walk over there? Maybe. Because the fight happens when I go down. Bladesmith's workshop is close enough that I can camp, buff up, then head to the bullshit fight. Don't mind me, I'm just going to sleep in your blood rain. Good for a skit if you want any. Who is he talking to? Oh, it's Ember. She's actually like acknowledging that she's not a child. Maybe the years are finally starting to settle in her mind. She's going to stop being like so chipper. She'll be like, yeah, no, everyone just got to die. Turns evil. Just starts nuking towns. Okay. Let's do this again. Huh? Oh, large. So many buffs. Cast. If you're not in combat, I should just cast this shit fast.
Never stop learning.
Skip the pleasantries.
Shut up. I'm not going to do all of his just because he's the one that actually, like, he has less spells to cast, but his take the longest because of how many I need to cast. So what I'm going to do is give him the attack buff, give her the attack buff, keep shield. You know what? No, I can do most everything. I'll just keep Death Ward. We don't necessarily need Death Ward as much as I like it. I don't think we're going to need it for what we're about to do. No, don't do that one. That's on you, not him. It is strong, though.
Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium. Lisano Danium.
Fuck it. I'm already all the way into the spells anyways. Just do it. The off chance I do a death effect, I'm gonna lose. I would lose my damn mind if I didn't cast this and I get taken out by a death effect. All right. Quick save. Let's go. Goes bar hopping with Camellia. Where are all these people coming from? Where am I? Where was the fight? Last time I had a bullshit fight. Whatever. Just, why am I always getting surrounded by demons? All right, I have 2 days till that one fights. This guy is going to me. Fuck, I'm gonna go back and just fight this one now. If he's going right through me, I might as well. Wherever the hell he came from again. I'll say, if you don't kill me, you will be dead. I hope you know this. And then where was that other one going? He's going up here. That's the one that takes me all the time in the fucking world to do. All right, somehow I made it to the prison without a bullshit fight. I'm honestly confused as to how. I don't know. Whatever. Tactical Genius 3 Skeleton Archer stacks. Executioner. Showing truth about one of the jailers comes to light. He secretly became a worshiper of Zon-Kuthon. Okay, terrorize all the prisoners, learn magic, allow them to use his brutal punishment to leash the life force. If I punish him, morale goes up by 25. If I encourage him, everyone gains terrifying. The unit's attacks apply a stacking negative 20 penalty to combat morale. If the enemy lives, I could see that being really useful. Evil, increase energy point income by 2. Boring and pointless. All units gain fearless. Everyone gains +2 to combat morale. Let's just make everyone have +20 to combat morale, right? Don't I already have that? I already have Fearless. Can I gain Fearless more than once? I probably can't. It just says they gain the Fearless feat, not that they gain 1 level of Fearless. So I can't stack that. I think that means I want to encourage the damn jailer. Do I have Terrifying? Oh, I do have Fearless multiple times already. Do they stack? I have no clue how to tell in combat if these are stacking. I don't think I have the Terrifying one, though. The unit's attacks apply a stacking -20 penalty. That means that if someone finally has an archer or something that my archers can't kill, then I could just plummet their morale into the ground. You see, Galfrey only ever thought of a single archer stack. It took this unexpected development in the science of war to finally push back the demon hordes. Yeah, that was it the entire time. We're going to encourage the jailer. You've done an evil thing. The executioner is so ruthless that rumors of him fill even demons with fear. Many servants of the abyss will scatter at the mere mention of his name. Good. All right, Zaoris's pin. Gonna get all these items out of the damn way. Zaoris pin. The fate of Zaoris's pin. What does this become? It either becomes a tiara or a ring. If we go the tiara route, that's headband. It can become a headband of +6 charisma and intelligence scores. In addition, all party members of the wearer gain a +3 insight on all saving throws against confusion, insanity, and domination. That's all right. Zaoris's beauty says you get a +6 to charisma and wisdom. In addition, the wearer and all allies in 10 feet gain the effects of shielded caster, allied spellcaster, and the shield wall feats. I might just do that. One item that gives everybody free teamwork feats. It's 10 feet, so you have to be close. But if I have someone wearing a charisma 6 right now, and I give them that, it's a charisma 6, wisdom 6, and everyone has teamwork feats. Defensive teamwork feats. Those aren't bad. If I made it a ring, whenever the wearer of this ring deals sneak attack damage for the first time against an enemy, the enemy becomes filled paranoia. For each adjacent ally of the affected target, they suffer a negative. For each adjacent ally of the affected target, they suffer a -1 penalty on saving throws and a -2 penalty on damage rolls. The effect stacks up to 3 times and persists for 1d4 rounds. So if I put this on, say, Chargy Boy, and he runs in and attacks a guy in the middle of an enemy group, because he hit them, for each adjacent ally, he would take a penalty on saving throws and damage rolls. Not that great, though. It only stacks up to 3 times. I'm not sure if that's that good. The other ring is Zaoris's beauty. If the companions of the wearer ring attack the same target as the wearer, they deal an additional 1d6 points of precision damage with each successful melee attack. They also gain a +2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls against this target. So if your companions attack the same target as whoever you just attacked, I guess, they deal an additional 1d6 points of precision with each attack. That's not great. So it's either Teamwork Feat Helmet or Anti-Teamwork You Scary. I think I want to do Teamwork Feat Helmet. I like Teamwork Feat Helmet. That seems useful. Yeah, you're right. He explodes everyone anyway, so what's the point? You're right. Don't forget kills per second. All right, so I've done them. We can go into this prison now. Watch, the door somehow locks right in front of me. Sorry, this door is only open to 2 in the morning and 3 minutes. It's 2 in the morning, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds. You'll have to try again in 2 years. Some fucking stupid nonsense. Your bones will join the myriad of others. All right, quick save. Feel like this is a big map. Oh, this is gonna be a pain.
Focus on the goal.
We're basically at 4 hours in, so I'm gonna pull a Dragon Ball Z. And if you want to see how Goku takes out Cell this time, tune in next time on RNG Strategy. Catch you guys next time.